You put your live on Facebook? It's what?
So what y'all think about Lil Baby? Not Lil Baby, not Lil Baby, Lil Baby.
That shit hard. He hard. I just feel like he be doing that. He be doing a little flow where he just keep going and going and don't take a break. I be getting lost in the words.
So, my man's back here, Blak, getting a haircut on live.
Yes, sir.
We gotta straighten him out first, yeah.
Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening.
We got a couple new faces today. As you can see, I'm on the DJ today. Don't give me as much trouble as y'all do ball though. Don't give me as much trouble. But we got new faces. Introduce yourself. Well, he trying to get a drink.
And I'm Miles, man. How y'all doing, man? It's nice to meet y'all for the first time. Appreciate it.
You seem a little shy. You good? You good? Oh, he needs a little drinky drink.
I got a little spice.
What is that? Who brought that?
It's some French
that's
brandy.
a Ciroc. That's a new Ciroc.
Oh, okay. Miles, what you doing? You from here? Where you from?
I'm from the Bay Area. I hope at San Diego State. I just got here this year, so yeah.
So where's the? I don't know where the Bay Area is.
The Bay is Oakland, California.
Is that where you from?
Where I'm from. Born and raised.
Okay. Well, Bay Area in the house. I don't know anything about that. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead. Now.
I got no words for that.
What? How am I supposed to know what
I got
to
nothing to
say?
say about that.
I'm not from California. Am I supposed to know where the Bay Area is?
You supposed to know, bro. You don't know who Mac Dre is? Come on, man.
Get on here, make sure.
Yeah, I know who they are, but
Too
where they
short.
live at, I ain't got their address. Fuck. Anyway.
Man.
Anyway,
Come on, man.
Episode
Oakland
16.
Raiders,
Don't
San
do me.
Francisco,
The Warriors,
Niners,
Steph Curry.
Battle of the Bay.
Hey, she don't know what
We
it
ain't,
is.
we ain't gonna start today. You ain't got the other half of JK 47 over there. Y'all ain't catch that. That's their name when they go back and forth. Kavina ain't here, Ball ain't here, but we're gonna keep it rolling. We got some new things in store for In the Cut Live episode 16. New setup, new scene. We're gonna get into it. So y'all still fucking with the 4th? 4th of July, that is.
What do you mean by fucking with?
Are you still celebrating wearing your red, white, and blue on the 4th of July?
I don't think any of us was celebrating.
Yeah, there's
that
no
shit.
still because I never really did.
Yeah, I mean, I turned up. We did a little family function. We had shit going on, but I don't think we was celebrating the 4th. It's just the holiday.
We used to barbecue and blow shit up, but when nobody dressed like
So are you barbecuing and blowing shit up still?
For sure.
No, not out here. Actually,
Oh, it's illegal. Is it illegal?
that's illegal where I'm from too.
What you getting? A little pop rock?
Statute of limitations.
Let me go ahead and put the number for today. We got a different number today.
It's a lot of black promoters doing their thing around San Diego, so man, go out and support one of them.
For tomorrow? For the 4th of July?
For the weekend period. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So it's going to be like...
Probably Monday too, because that's the observed holiday. So.
Right. I was figuring we could call it Juneteenth too. Juneteenth too? No?
No, we can't do that.
Nah, there's
Why
only
not?
one
There's only one
That ain't
Juneteenth.
happening.
I mean, like, let's redo what we did on Juneteenth for this. You know how, I don't know where I'm from. I'm from Louisville, y'all. No affiliation with Kentucky, but we have the Kentucky Derby. And black people are usually like make the holiday their own holiday. Like we start cruising down the streets.
These are my for the Derby.
Yeah, for the Derby.
Well, that's because it's the Derby. We used to come down there just to stunt.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, let's take the holiday and make it our own. Again, 4th of July, we don't celebrate that, but take the holiday and make it our own. That's really what I meant by saying Juneteenth too.
Yeah. If you're gonna do that, call it something different.
I mean,
There's only one.
I mean, we ain't gotta call it that, but I'm just saying a redo of Juneteenth.
Well, it's always been that.
I'm against that.
Regardless.
You against that? You don't want them to tear up that park again?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I'm against that. No, this ain't Juneteenth too. That 4th of July ain't got nothing to do with black folk.
What? Duh.
They ain't got nothing to do with black folk.
Duh.
But whether you like it or not, you celebrate it.
But you know about but think about us though. We like a day off. You know what I'm saying? We take any day off. Man, hey, tell me you ain't taking off on Columbus Day. I'll whip your ass. You know you taking off on Columbus Day.
Again, and on that day, what do? we take it over and make it our own. We ain't celebrating Christmas.
No, we just barbecue.
We just gonna have a barbecue. We gonna have family together. You know.
All we do is barbecue. But you know, but the 4th though, that's their holiday, man. When they was free.
So are you boycotting? Are you protesting?
But we still in bondage though. So.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about them. So I ain't even phased. I ain't even thinking about what they doing. I'm talking about us. So if they was free on that day,
Juneteenth is about to get gentrified, so why not
we
do the same
that whole conversation
for the 4th?
What?
Why not black out the 4th?
Exactly. Like
or just call it the cookout.
The cookout.
Man, let's call it the cookout.
They not invited.
Yeah.
We're not inviting nobody to the cookout.
But let's black out 4th of July like we finna black out these Olympics though, right? What's her name? Sha'Carri.
Oh yeah, the girl that got caught with the
weed.
Sha'Carri.
Man.
But no, not only her. You got Simone Biles. Is that how you say her name?
Yeah, Simone Biles.
She finna go in there and dominate. We got a swimmer on the fucking team finna go in there and dominate. What do you call that when they throw the rock?
Throwers, yeah.
Shot put,
yeah.
You say they throwing rocks?
Throwing rocks. See, first off, that's how black people been know how to do that. Like, right?
Tori, what the hell?
Y'all ain't throw rocks.
You talking about niggas throwing rocks?
Y'all ain't never threw rocks, though?
They don't got nothing to do with the shot put, cuz.
Is it not throwing rocks?
You throw a rock like you would throw a baseball, not like a shot put.
It's a whole technique to that shit.
You gotta turn around.
You gotta actually do a whole twirl and yachts that bitch.
Simplified explanation.
You know, when you throw a rock, you kind of take that step and you wing it like a shortstop.
Hey, you throwing rocks like shot put. You throwing rocks.
Nah, you know who go there throwing rocks, man? Over there overseas. No, never mind. I ain't gonna go there. Boy, they can throw us rocks.
Oh man, though. But yeah, we gonna make it black. But in light of recent news, Sha'Carri.
Such as
Sha'Carri, Miss what's her name? Richardson?
Yeah,
Sha'Carri
Richardson.
Yes.
See?
Marijuana Richardson.
Stop. Don't even do her like that. Cause even though, I'm going to say this, even though she smoked weed, she still deserved that type. Like, is we going to enhance your speed?
Nah, if we really going that deep, though, in 2009, Michael Phelps got in trouble for that shit, too.
For smoking weed?
They don't play about it.
Going back to Tori, why does she deserve that spot?
She ran that fast. I mean,
so is disqualification not exist in the sport?
Yeah.
I mean, hell, what? Shit.
I mean, if it's a black and white rule, and if you go to a job,
it's a long-standing black and white rule. It's not obscure.
It's not new. It's been around since the Olympics started.
They just put that there last week, and it's like, haha, got you. You know, like, come on, it's common knowledge.
Right, you right, but she still ran the fastest.
She did, and she still used a banned substance.
If it ain't crack, let her run track. Y'all seen that meme?
Yeah.
If it ain't crack, let her run track.
Didn't he get caught shoplifting in Hong Kong or some shit like
Who
that?
Did?
One of the balls.
Oh yeah, Jello. Yeah, Jello Ball was in jail.
He was like boosting shit over in Hong Kong.
It was because his
friend. Yeah, nigga, I bet you was saying that ain't crack.
Prison out there.
That was his friend. It wasn't him.
Ah, yeah. Well,
you already know how that goes.
Sure, she didn't inhale. Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
But again, you know the backstory on that though, right?
Her mother passed.
Her mother passed away, and she
been smoking weed.
Man, she been smoking that shit way before her mom. I don't think it was just her mom passing. Like, come on, man.
She was blazed when she whooped everybody ass.
Probably was. But
and that's fine.
Once you qualify for the Olympics, it's a different ball game.
A whole different set of rules for sure.
You know.
So she should have smoked it 30 days prior.
For sure.
Yes.
Or waited until after you won the Olympics and get high as fuck.
That's the difference between her and Michael Phelps. People use Michael Phelps as the example, but he had already won. The Olympics were over. It was a year later. It's in 2009. The Olympics were in 2008. Exactly. It was a year after the fact, and he got blowed at a strip club. I say more power to him because I'd have been flexing my medals, smoking a fatty too.
He got popped on weed as well?
Yeah, he had a bong in the picture.
Yeah, and if I got 12 gold medals, man, I'd be just like this.
God.
But the question is, like, I wanted to know, like, what do y'all think about? First off, as a black person, any level of achievement that you get, I personally feel like they already got an eye on you,
right,
to find something for you not to succeed.
But I feel like in this matter, it was not race.
It really wasn't. This
it was just the rule. It's like, just the rule that was broken, and it happens that she's a black woman and she went crazy.
Okay,
she did some good shit.
Somebody told me earlier that they banned specific swim caps. Right, Steven, that what you were telling me about?
Yeah, they did that. That's off of aerodynamics, though. That's off of aerodynamics. If you go into it and you really research it and you start looking at the physics, it's because you know how on bikers they wear those certain helmets now. They say exactly that's to create the aerodynamics. So when you ride and create like less torque on your body, so you could just slide through the air. So like when you under the water with that cap and you just got your hair out and you got that cap that's holding in the back, it creates your body to just go in a perfect in a perfect way, in a perfect. So you not. But
I still disagree with that because the natural contour of your hair in the water is going to be dragged. So just because you covered it up doesn't mean you're more hydrodynamic.
Mm-hmm. Like that's kind of weird though, because in order to wear the caps that they have currently as an African American woman, shit, you gonna have to straighten that shit. You gonna have to do something.
See, that would actually be more of an advantage if you were to straighten it or shave it than if you were to wear the cap. That's why swimmers shave their eyebrows and
they play body hair. Yeah, that's why they.
Oh yeah, they shave. They're like hairless.
But how does that?
Because all of that creates drag.
That's crazy.
But how does that slow you down though?
I don't fucking science.
So like, no, I don't. So this is what I don't understand. I don't understand
like the physics of hydrodynamics.
Let me plug
No, it's all good. It's all good that y'all want to ban the soul cap and all that, man, because it's your Olympics.
I think it's total bullshit.
But at the same time, if it slows the girl down, then why should it be banned?
Exactly. That's making
it doesn't make any sense.
So it's like, what's the real reason you banned it? Like, come on.
I mean, I feel like they put a science to it, though. I feel like they test everything that's coming into it, and they want to make sure it's not bullshit.
You can't possibly test every brand.
They got 4 years. They got 4 years.
Every brand of swim cap and every brand of goggle.
Man, I think they just said that. I think they just said that shit, man. I really think they just said that shit.
I mean, granted, you can have an approved list, and if it's not on it, it's not on it. But that whole shit about the dimensions and the dimensions of the hair were not consistent with. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. So either way, we're gonna be blacked out.
For sure.
Do you think we're gonna win the gold USA?
When do we not?
When do
we? Even know.
The only time we didn't win was when Russia was cheating. That's the only time we
didn't win. Like basketball, boxing, wrestling, track and field.
That's dubs. Easy dubs.
Don't Jamaica be winning sometimes?
Not
Usain Bolt.
Not
Jamaica. Usain Bolt.
Tyson
Gay wasn't hitting on shit.
Russia be winning stuff too, don't they?
Oh,
yeah, Russia, but they're banned though. They're banned.
In the Winter Olympics,
they're banned.
Why? What it is?
You didn't remember? You never saw it.
Here are the comments right here. So
we can't see the comments, man.
No, we can see the comments now. They saying turn up all the mics.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Turn up our mics.
Appreciate that.
That's gonna be loud. I'm like, ain't on.
Ooh.
Don't do that.
You can't turn up the mics too loud, guys.
Don't be too loud.
Close proximity. I don't know. Let's see. Let us know if this is better, guys. Oh, let me plug the number in as well. You want to tell them my number?
I do not.
Please tell them my number.
I will not.
What's the number? I'm going to put it in the comments.
It's 832 area code 3 thick 3.
Hold on. 3 what?
Thick. THICK 3.
Can you tell me the numbers?
I don't know the numbers.
Spell it out.
Don't act like you ain't used to text like that.
3 6
3 thick THICK.
If you don't tell me what your
I don't know the numbers.
Spell it out.
Look up your number.
In your hand. Ain't nobody about to say no.
Bro, what?
What's your number? So I can put it in the comments.
I don't know.
Yeah, nobody want to say that.
They not gonna call me. Hold on,
Tori got the last 900 number.
Hey, everybody, this is Tori's personal number, so hit her.
No, it's not.
Tap in.
Tap in.
Look,
she got a commercial right before the 90s greatest hit. If you want to chat live.
If you want to have a great time.
I'm upset with you already.
What's only $1.99 you can call now.
Just so you know,
and chat with Tori the Bodi.
My phone is free before 9, and after 9 you gotta pay.
What the fuck you got, Virgin? You got Virgin Mobile or some shit? What you got?
That motherfucker don't work after 9 o'clock.
She got the last razor phone in existence.
What's the number, Tori?
832-3844-2.
She's still over there playing Snake.
That's too many fucking numbers.
No, it's not.
Hold on. 832-3844. Okay, that's... Man.
So what you got? What's the number again? 832-384-4253.
Bruh, call Tori, man.
Don't call Tori. Call Indicut Live. That's not my
And Tori's gonna answer.
And we gonna answer. Lord Jesus.
It's gonna be us, but it's gonna be Tori's voice. So
Bring it
it's
back.
like we talking to you through her vicariously.
That's
through the body.
weird. That's weird. Hey, Tori story. Tori story. I got a... Where ball at? Who gonna say it? Tori story. I got a story.
Oh, God, man. Hey, boy, man, bring your black ass back.
Exactly. But look, though. So, back when I was younger, we did prank calls. You know, the 1-800 lines. I had some friends. We was on a three-way call. Me, two dudes, and my sister, and myself, right? We would call in, and the way it worked, I know y'all ain't never called, right?
No, of course not.
Y'all ain't never called. So, you have to set up a profile. You say your name.
You talking about the chat line?
No, like a 1-800 line. You call. I don't know what it was back then. You call, like we made up a name. It was a girl, whatever her name was.
Did it come on regular TV or like HBO and shit?
We used to look in the phone book for these numbers, man, and prank call people. Anyway, so we made a character up, and then it'd be like, dude coming, hey, how you doing? And do you want to chat privately? So we press chat privately.
Chat line.
And
Yeah,
then,
like a chat line.
Yeah, and then the guy friends would come on like, hey, motherfucker. Not funny. It's not funny.
Y'all be on some childish shit.
We were kids. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's some.
Hey,
That's,
y'all on some weird shit, man.
that's one of them lines.
So
that,
what did y'all do for fun though? Like, what the fuck?
You talking about that same year when you was on the chat? It was probably on Black Planet.
No, I wasn't
I
that
was
damn
probably
old
on Club
no
Penguin
chat.
or something.
I was Black Planet.
So you used to do the party line, Jason?
No, I never got into the party line.
What is the party line?
It's basically like a big ass chat room, but it's over the phone.
Oh hell
The
no!
long way used to do that shit. I just couldn't get into it. It's just
Hey, here your boy right here. Look.
it's like house party low key.
Who that on TV? I don't know who that is.
Let's keep the sneak.
I don't know who that is.
Hey.
Yeah, that's E40 right there.
Yeah.
That's Bay Area right
that
there.
Tell Me When to Go video.
That's that Vallejo. Come on, no.
Hey, no, but so
when I first came to Cali, it was right around the time the song came out, so it was like everywhere.
That was the movement.
Yeah, it was.
That was the movement.
You go to the club, even in San Diego, they play that shit about 5 times.
And when you hear that in the back, you still get off. Still get
Still
off.
get off what?
It's a
that
dance.
That means dance.
Yeah, it's a dance. So you got to get off.
That shit took over, man. You know how like the crunk movement took over the South?
The hyphy movement was
Yeah,
different.
it was huge on the West Coast, man. Like they would really be doing that shit. Like,
because we could dance better than y'all.
Boy, you can't even move your feet.
Yeah, like on that one.
Your
Bro, what y'all had
ankles
to...
over as stiff as hell.
Oh God, they was square
Cincinnati
stepping. They
stomp.
was square stepping and shit.
That nigga just came
That's
out
the fuck
his
you
pants.
fucking with. You had the... Which y'all had the Cincinnati stomp?
Yeah, we had it down the way.
Oh,
nah,
shit.
ain't nobody.
You remember the down the way?
The South Side and fucking heel toes.
The
fuck
Mr.
y'all doing?
The now later, y'all did the now later.
You know, we had some dances, but
Ain't like fucking with
what
no
y'all got
Cincinnati
besides
stomp.
crit walking?
Hey, no,
Jerking, crump.
Crump. We got jerking, crump.
Every dance.
We really got all the movements came from this way.
Ain't nobody crumps and stomp the yard, man. Shut the fuck up.
Hey man, we did everything.
Hey,
in
nigga, we did that. Tommy the Clown, he was still alive.
Tommy the Clown's still alive, man. He's
Yeah,
still
he-
pull up on you.
Hey, I got a question though. Did y'all have the red nose as well? Is that y'all?
What?
Red nose, what you mean?
Tori, what the fuck is a red nose?
I think she talking about the
She
Sage the
gonna shake it like
Gemini.
a
Sage the
red
Gemini, yeah, that's the Bay Area nigga.
She
Yeah.
gonna shake it like
Yeah,
a red
the
nose.
twerk. Oh yeah, we created the twerking wave for real.
So
if
you
we really be
are
honest,
you really
if we
claiming
really
that
be
California invented twerking?
I'm not saying we invented it, but we really
you
turned
swear
it up to a
to
next level.
So
what is he talking
Bro,
man,
I'm telling you.
Ain't no other level than being at a house party.
What you taking your jacket off for?
Cause I'm hot.
Cause that was ridiculous. That like,
bro, twerking out here in California took off.
Have you ever been anywhere outside of California?
I have for sure.
Where?
I've been all around.
Man,
I've been in Texas. I've been in Miami.
So
I've been in
Texas,
New York.
You've been to Florida. You
that
talking
wood
about
grain,
Cali twerking?
But I'm saying, if we go into other places and then we go to
serious,
we come back home. You come to Cali and then you go to a house party and you see some girls shaking ass. Versus you go to a party in Texas
and
like
you
we
go
have floor
literally
dances.
anywhere.
We have floor dances and shit in the parties.
You could go to a gas station in Texas and they turn it
They
up.
twerking on the cars, baby. Have you been to Texas?
Yeah, I've been. I mean,
what part of Texas, man? Don't say.
Oh, it's
Jasper
Houston, South Houston,
shit,
South Houston. So I was really in there. But I'm saying, like, I don't know. I seen it, but as far as going crazy, like every female in the party is shaking ass. Like,
where do you go in Cali where every female in the party is shaking ass?
In Cali, they ain't even got no ass.
We used to have a dance, like we used to make this fuck up dance.
They don't make the ass like they do in the South.
Because every girl out here would do the exact same dance no matter what the song was. We would call it the Cali Shuffle. Because it was just this offbeat mess. It was just like this shit. We would just call it the Cali Shuffle.
The Cali Shuffle because it was an offbeat.
We actually work out and shit. That's why we ain't got all that.
Man, no females out here. The females out here.
I already said I ain't saying talking about myself specifically. You heard what I said specifically.
Pacific.
Because we talking about the Pacific.
Pacific Ocean.
We healthier than y'all.
No, y'all not healthier.
You said y'all water on the wrong side.
For sure.
Y'all eat, just because y'all eat all the greens
and cornbread.
Yeah, that's why.
This nigga take the ham hock and leave the greens.
I do.
Just took all the pork.
You know, took the whole pork out that bitch and said, fuck the greens.
Where your family really from?
Kansas City.
All right,
the
so
Midwest.
Shut up, man. Be quiet now.
That's where my people from.
The Midwest.
And that's the people who cook for you. That's why.
No. But where I'm from, we eat Mexican food out here.
No, me. We eat Mexican. We eat soul food.
Where y'all get soul food out here?
In the Bay, not out here. I don't know about San Diego, but in the Bay, we got hella soul food for sure. Like, it's a lot of people that come from the South that moved to Oakland or San Francisco and started running businesses.
I'm about to say they ain't eating nobody's damn soul food.
They started running their own. Like Everson Jones Barbecue is like top tier out there, and that's a soul food spot.
That's out there though.
And they around, no, they
I mean, I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus. So I'm not about to drop names in San Diego, but I mean, there's some spots out here that's quote unquote top tier, and it's like, nah.
I ain't had no soul food out here, so I wouldn't know.
You ain't gonna find it unless somebody making it in their house.
Man, you got a name drop because I might pull up to that
I
shit,
ain't gonna
bro.
do that because my personal opinion is gonna be like, nah. I'm gonna be at the gas station. But hey, nigga, you told me you should.
Hey, for real.
Hey, you that nigga that was hating on our food, guys? What's happening with you?
I'm cracking up though.
Nah, like real shit, man. Some of the food out here, man, is mediocre.
Nah, facts. I feel like they be hyping that shit up out here. I ain't gonna lie.
Hyping what up? Like Mexican food.
They be hyping that Mexican all the way up.
What you say about Mexican food?
The Mexican food is fire. Mexican food. But that's what you got going. You got Mexican food.
What's the best Mexican? I mean, we don't even want to go there.
You ask 10 questions, you don't get 11 answers.
You gonna get 11.
You ask 10 people, you gonna get 11 answers, man. That's
everybody like. You know what though? I'm gonna tell you this though. Humberto's is it.
Humberto.
See, like there is really no wrong answer.
It's really no wrong. It's really what you like. I mean, every Mexican spot different. For real.
And then there's some that's like only in one location, but they fire, but you got to drive all the way across the city to get there. It's some, but it's cool, but it's more than one location, and some that's 24 hours, so they win, and you know it's.
So my question is, y'all being from here, the Bay Area or whatever, Oakland, whatever, did y'all parents cook Mexican food?
Nah, hell no.
What the hell y'all eat on a daily basis? If y'all don't eat
on a daily basis,
hold on, wait a minute, let me finish my thing. You know, I'm confused because if y'all don't eat soul food and y'all ain't cooking Mexican food at home, what the hell y'all parents is cooking?
Shit,
what you mean?
All type
what
of
the
shit.
hell your mama cook?
She cooking fried chicken. She cooking whatever.
Your mama did cook Mexican food.
Hey man, I'm from the hood, man. We used to eat brick chili and rice.
What
my mom really was bust down on the chitlins. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck with chitlins.
Like pork and beans,
my dad
hot dogs.
Them bitches bust, bro. I can't lie to you. Everybody got their own opinion.
Booty holes, man. I've been doing this. That
Hey man, that shit hit though. I can't even knock it.
If I come to if I come to Thanksgiving, all you got left is chillin'. I'm just not getting a plate.
Hey, look, I heard this one right here.
I eat the last of the macaroni or the beans or whatever. And just call it a night.
I heard this, like, stick your tongue out and stick your tongue out.
Where's it going?
Man, she on some wild. I don't know where the fuck that's going, man.
Tori! The fuck?
Somebody told me if you stick your tongue out and to make a point, you eat ass.
Stick your tongue out.
She for sure licked the nigga butt before.
No, sir.
I know you did as soon as
she
you heard it.
She for sure licked the gooch.
You got first mirror.
You gotta catch them off guard, but like, hey, yo, stick your tongue out, and then if they hit that motherfucker with a point,
ain't nobody sticking that tongue out.
Hey, your lips a little dry. Why don't you hit that up real quick?
Women eat ass too. Not I, sir.
They do. I ain't gonna lie. It's some wild ass females out here.
I've heard stories like guys I know they be like, oh, shorty did X, Y,
How many
Z,
of those stories were you in?
Nah, it wasn't me.
So you be out here having PG-13 sex?
Very much so.
That's
too
old for that.
Hey, we get the job done.
Too old for that.
Too old, man.
We get the job done.
Gotta go crazy.
It's not the same.
You'll never know. You never know.
That's why. Why you ain't getting no referrals?
No referrals.
You ain't getting no referrals.
And that's my whole facts.
Hey, no, but you know what though? Hey, back on shit. Like, since we talking about the sports and we talking about freedom and shit like that, give a shout out to my nigga Bill.
Hey, that nigga sick Bill Cosby.
Nigga got the jello.
So here's the thing on that. Everybody got a different viewpoint on that.
That nigga's a rapist.
And that's fine.
Somebody said,
we're not celebrating his
somebody
innocence.
said, I know you can't stand it. Dick Bandit done landed. I died.
Hey, there was so many drink videos when this nigga got
So that's the thing, we're not celebrating his innocence.
No. You speak for yourself.
Oh, you celebrating his innocence?
Why
Do
not?
you think he was innocent?
Bro,
He confessed to it.
He confessed.
No,
yes, he did. Go read the articles. Go read the court documents. That nigga said.
A video.
He said he gave them to them, yes. But he didn't say it was without their knowledge.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
So, in essence, he got high and fucked. It's the 80s. Who didn't?
For sure.
Oh, he got high and had sex.
Yes.
Oh.
But when it comes to pills.
First off, he needed that.
Yeah,
Because
all right, so look, here's my thing about that, right?
I remember him. He probably can't get it up.
He was popping Quaaludes. He was giving other people
What the hell is a Quaalude? Like, what does it do?
It's like this
It's
fucked
like a
up
sex
mess.
pill?
I don't know.
It's to get him ready.
It's like a sex
Them
pill?
But
ready,
anyway, all right, so
him ready, them ready.
Hey,
he's doing this, and he may
look.
or may not be a rapist, right? But around the same time, you got the movie Wolf of Wall Street. He's doing the same shit, and it's everybody's favorite movie.
I think I've seen that movie, but he didn't.
I ain't
He
never
didn't
watched
rape that girl. He just did drugs off her butt, right? He did drugs off her butt.
I'm not calling either one of them a rapist. I wasn't there. I didn't read the full deposition of court.
I seen that movie though.
I think it's a little foul that you got to use drugs to get buns, but whatever.
Well, shit, I think it's a little foul that you gotta use money to get buns. I mean, we can go there with everything. I'm not talking about you specifically. You probably do, you know what I mean?
But
I do too, personally.
But look, this is my thing though. This is my thing. Why are we as black folks mad at Bill Cosby for doing what the fuck he did and getting off, right? But when somebody else get off on doing some bullshit, we all like, come on, like.
It was somebody else.
You can't justify that shit, bro. Hey, look.
Who was that somebody else that you speak of?
Your
When the
cousin
judicial system don't work
cousin.
out in our favor, and stuff like that, man, we cause an uproar. But now when the shit actually, when the shit actually worked out in our favor. Now we over there mad at the shit.
In our favor,
everybody mad, but
I mean, look at R. Kelly though. They say fuck that nigga.
R. Kelly did that shit.
Look at all your niggas locked up.
We was.
Look at all our niggas locked up.
Hey, every time I
R.
see a
Kelly
post
did
that
that
say
shit.
free Junebug until it's backwards. Y'all seen them?
Who the hell is Junebug?
I don't fucking know.
Just a random
like,
catch-all
you know,
term
like-
for whoever's in jail.
No, check this out. Like there's a
The mic,
no, I forgot it.
but yeah. Well,
So like there was basically like this little meme, right? It said free my nigga Mike. It was Michael Myers, right? Free my nigga Mike. Niggas, they said niggas be like, free my nigga Mike. He ain't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know the nigga did the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But free that nigga.
But we be like free.
But it's still free that nigga though.
But when the shit work out, but when the shit work in our favor though, when Bill Cosby get off, when OJ get off, and you know.
Man, that nigga OJ did that shit, bro.
I don't think OJ did it.
They did that shit.
I don't think
when
OJ
they get off.
Who the hell did it?
You don't think OJ did it?
Somebody else.
So you think somebody just came to his crib and had a reason to murk the fuck out his bitch and a nigga?
Yes.
I don't know, man. It feel like OJ was hot and just got off.
Dude, though,
what?
I mean, it might be somebody who.
So how would one person stab two people who fought for their life and make an 8 o'clock flight?
It's fucking OJ Simpson, nigga.
It's fucking OJ Simpson 30 years after the juice.
You don't know what he took.
That nigga could have been coked up. Man, you don't know.
You watch too much Scarface, man.
I've never seen
plenty of coke and crackheads running up and down this street that can barely get across the motherfucking street, let alone stab two niggas.
Have you actually seen a crackhead in action?
Oh, plenty.
They can get across some streets.
Plenty.
With TVs and all kind of shit in real life.
Have you ever seen one that's like slumped?
That's when they already
Have
down.
Have you actually
though.
seen a crack? Let me ask you that.
I've seen crackheads. I got family members.
I'm not talking about winos and hobos and shit, but like real life crackheads.
Yeah, I've seen them.
That smoke out and do that shit.
Nah,
but I ain't gonna lie, any crackhead I ever seen, they buff as fuck. They shredded.
That's lazy.
They lean, they not buff.
Yeah, they lean, they shredded. Yeah, they in shape.
They shredded because they ain't eat.
They don't eat.
They don't eat. Every dollar goes to crack.
I was thinking about that. Like, you rich, you can be a crackhead and not be skinny.
Rich people do coke.
Yeah, they do coke. They don't do crack.
Right, because crack is a cheap form, right?
Yeah.
Crackheads or cokeheads that ran out of money.
Crack, you smoke it. I don't think you do you indulge that?
What?
Do you indulge crack? Do you snuff that?
Nah, you smoke crack.
Yeah.
You snort coke.
I don't even know if you sniff some crack, ain't it hard?
It's a rock, so you just snorted a rock up.
I mean,
your nose.
but you could break it down like a pill.
Why are we having this conversation?
Take a Tic Tac and snort it.
Good.
That motherfucker gonna get stuck in your nose.
Hey,
that shit gonna be stuck.
But I wanted to talk about the BET Awards. I didn't watch it, but I just know it was shit. Did y'all watch it?
I didn't watch it. I haven't watched the BET
I don't watch
Awards.
the BET Awards no more. I feel like it's just dead after 1-6 Park.
I can't remember when last time I watched the BET Awards.
I know for a fact the sound quality was worse than me on the DJ doing right now. Like, I know the sound quality was terrible.
Yeah.
I can't remember last time I watched BET.
Every time I watched it, it was awful.
What be on BET anymore? What the hell come on that channel?
Reruns.
Of what?
This hella bullshit.
Do they have Martin on BET or no?
No, they got Martin on MTV
serious.
still.
I haven't watched BET probably since before I graduated high school.
Martin's still on MTV.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, the old episodes still get reran on MTV.
Damn, I forgot about MTV.
I mean, it was around the same. Once they stopped, like,
playing music videos.
What year did they stop doing Rap City in the Basement with Big Tigger? Because that was like the only show I watched on BET. So once they canceled that, that's when I started watching it. Rap City in the Basement.
Oh, yeah, that's OG.
I remember I used to try to get my song to play on there. Like, you supposed to call and plug in a song.
I used to watch the booth, man.
What's the booth? When they used to rap in there?
Yeah, some rappers used to get exposed in the booth.
That they couldn't do it on cue.
Or the hip hop awards. I used to watch that when they had the ciphers, when all the rappers was like young at the time, and all the niggas was in there.
Ciphers on YouTube, but I wouldn't watch the awards themselves.
Yeah, but look though, man, the simpler time,
really
simpler days. Like, well, let me see your hair.
Nobody think he
clean. Can we get a shot going?
Yeah, you know.
That shit look. What did he do? Magic.
Yeah, you know, come to In the Cut Barber Studio. You know how we do.
Yeah, get blessed in.
Barber with Steven. Barber with Steven.
On air.
He gonna get you right. That's
Simple.
it.
That's Instagram at Barbering with Steven with a P.
Tap in with him.
Why you don't spell your name with an F? Why they didn't spell it with an F?
Why did you say F like that?
Because I wanted to.
Stefan.
Stefan. She said
Stefan.
F with the same sultriness she tried to get us to say, you know, her phone number.
What's my phone number?
I forgot.
Cause she got that Mike Tyson, bro.
I forgot.
She got that Mike Tyson.
Hey man, fuck you. How about that? I said that right. I said it right. Fuck you.
She said, fuck you. Fuck you.
Whatever.
Fuck you. That's what you said.
Man, y'all some haters. That's all that is. Anyway, so I was talking earlier. So is it? No, I don't even want to go there.
Nah, you got.
Nah, I can't go
you
there.
gotta go there. What's the question?
It's too late.
You gotta go there now. What's the question?
We're gonna dig into a hole and we might need some help to come out.
I'm trying to go there.
Is it okay? Consent.
All right,
we talking consent.
Oh shit, Steph. Here it go.
We asked for it.
Oh shit, Steph. Here she go.
If you are having, because we talked about bill and all that stuff, consent, whatever. If you're having sex with someone, protected, and you take the protection off in the middle, is that right? I mean, we're not talking about legal terms or nothing like that.
I wouldn't say it was rape, but it's definitely foul. Because she did agree to consensual sex. I mean, protected sex, but she did agree to,
So you gotta ask to take the condom off? Like, baby, you take this off?
Usually she tell you to take it
I want to hear everybody.
Yeah, usually she say, take that motherfucker off, nigga. Take that bitch out.
Everybody in the room need to comment right now.
You ever seen them Nestle iced tea commercials where she fall backwards in the pool?
No.
It's so refreshing.
That's
how that shit feels.
But look though, you hear the question. Like, you hear the question.
It just be like,
that bitch just be like,
Let me answer.
Nah, I got 4 kids.
So.
Me too, actually. Yeah, I got.
Does that answer the question?
That pretty much answers the question. I got 4 kids.
But no, okay.
That mean I don't usually wear them.
Oh, so you ain't okay.
Yeah,
right.
so yeah, we.
Okay.
I got 4 kids.
Sir, what's your take?
I don't know, man. I feel like if she consents to condom sex, then she gonna tell the nigga to take. Like in my situation, the female gonna tell me to take it off. If she don't want it to be on, she gonna say take it off. So
who uses it?
I wouldn't sneak it off though.
Yeah, that's some weird
you
shit.
Sneak it off.
That's low key nasty.
So we can agree that if you sneak it off, it ain't rape, but it's rapey.
It's rapey. Like he might down the line, he might slip a pill in her drink and bend it
You
over.
know what was absolutely hilarious? No. Is if you sneak it off and then you get chlamydia. Like she was burning and you thought you was slick and fuck her, I got your dick burned. Like,
Hey,
what
yo,
your
shit.
ass get?
Nigga woke up with gonorrhea
That's
with a
what
bump
your
on the
ass
side of his
get.
dick.
And then he'll do it again. And he'll do it again. Give it to somebody else.
Oh God, he'll do it again.
Man, he ain't walking around with that shit, bro. You gonna get that taken care of
ASAP.
ASAP.
I feel like.
No, I don't know. I don't knew some niggas in high school that was so dog ass horny. They was taking the pills and still fucking.
Hey, you a savage, nigga. If you could piss razor blades and still fuck, you like the Terminator. At
Them niggas is nasty.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Niggas be nasty, man.
You talking about to cure the antibiotics?
Yeah, the
They was
antibiotics.
taking the pills and still having.
Yeah, they
you
was
gotta
still.
wait. It says wait.
They showed us the pictures in health class, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, whoa.
They picked the worst.
They be picking the worst ones though.
And it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
That shit scared me, nigga.
Man, them bitches ain't scared. Nobody out no coochie.
They don't scare you out of
That's 'cause
coochie.
y'all some dirty.
But it make you
for
think
you.
though. It make you think like,
She might got a little.
Because if she letting you fuck raw off the rip, she letting another nigga fuck raw off the rip. So you gotta put that in perspective. Like,
nigga fuck raw off the rip. She letting another.
She letting
nigga
another
fuck
nigga fuck raw off
That
the
goes
rip.
back to what I said in earlier episodes. Like, I don't.
You wouldn't be associating yourself with a person like that.
I wouldn't.
With a jump off?
I wouldn't do that. No, we don't do that.
I don't know about you.
Oh
my
yeah,
nigga,
that's right. We're live. No, of course not.
Well, no.
We renounce such behavior.
Oh my God.
Nah, but you know.
I'm just keeping it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like sometimes,
if you got a question about somebody, don't even fuck with it.
But not even if you got to question it. Sometimes you just do it and then be after like, oh shit, I just hit her raw.
No,
She probably let another nigga get in that bitch raw.
See, like I said, man, that's that.
You be taking them long rides home, huh?
That's right. Hey, remember I was saying the long ride home.
That's
I wanna
crazy.
be
No, like real shit. If you got a question about somebody, man, you don't want to.
You shouldn't even have been.
You gotta question everybody though. I mean, like, how can you come in contact with somebody, right?
You don't absolutely know.
So you ain't never had a one night stand.
We've already talked about
Exactly.
this.
No.
Have you had raw one night stands?
Maybe. Well, I don't know. I ain't about to throw nobody under the bus.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm saying, like, all right, look, I done had some one night stands in my lifetime, so it's like, all right. Look, I done met a chick, clapped them the same night, so. What? I'm grown. What the fuck you looking at?
She giving this nigga the side eye like this nasty ass nigga, man.
The reason why I made the look is because it makes me think about, don't judge me, pornos. Like, I be like, you know, at the opening scene, it'd be a whole story, right?
He came over to fix the
sink.
Yeah,
it'd be a whole story about hella shit.
Like, okay,
my sink is broken.
He's here to bring pizza or some shit. But how the fuck do you end up having sex and then leave it? So I think your life
you go the fuck home.
Man, it's a job for them. Porn stars.
But how do we go from, say, you meet somebody and you
go
meet
from
the
club to the car to the crib and then back to going home at the end of the night?
It just depends. Like sometimes you're not feeling it.
I believe
so what are you gonna do? Just hang out there?
Is unreal because it's unreal by it's like a porno. When you say that to me,
figment of your imagination?
No, I'm just saying like it's when you say that to me, I think about like a whole little scene of a porno. You meet the bitch at the beach. And then all of a sudden,
your towel
down
fell
at the beach and your towel fell, and then we're gonna fuck. And then
it's like, oh, thank you. I'm gonna just.
I just don't get it.
That's not how that works. I mean, it probably popped off like that for somebody, but that's not, how that's.
Like, what the fuck? How does it? Like, I don't get how. Could you explain?
Man, this is how a one night stand works. You meet a beautiful female.
No, wait. I want you to.
Sometimes you don't be that beautiful.
A particular.
May not be that beautiful.
She may not be beautiful.
Full 100.
Excuse me. I want you to explain a particular scenario.
She be beautiful enough.
Are we in a party?
I want you to explain a scenario that has happened with you. You don't gotta use no names.
Oh, okay.
Of how that one night stand transpired, like, cause I'm like
after the one night stand.
No, the whole fucking thing. Like, okay, I went to a party. I was with my boys. I seen the shorty at the bar, and then
oftentimes I'm in the city. I'm going through Instagram, and I might see a bad bitch on there, and I'm gonna be like, okay, she got her friends too. Like, y'all going to tonight? And we meet up at the club, and then we vibing, and then after that, it's just a boom, 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 and then she gone. That's how it usually
go. No.
She goes home, or she goes with her friends.
I want the in between.
You want him to draw you a picture of me? What the fuck?
Because I don't understand how that shit happens.
Okay, so basically it's a vibe. If the vibe is there, if y'all feeling each other, y'all cooling, y'all liking each other, then it can happen. But if it ain't no vibe, that's
long story short, man, you meet a chick wherever you meet them. It's generally gonna be at the club or somewhere where they're 9 times out of 10 in there. Not even drunk, but they there for the same reason you are.
To have sex with a motherfucker?
Motherfucking yes.
Yes, if bro. We all in there
fucking grandma about it. Yes.
I've never gone to the club. I'm gonna go have some sex with somebody.
Well, people do. Welcome to California.
That's crazy.
Oh God, we sluts out here.
Oh.
So you go in there. I mean, you're not gonna know. You ain't gonna just look at them like, oh, her right there. She's here to fuck. But at the same time, I mean, there are certain tells. I mean, body language, chemistry. You can look at somebody and tell when they into you or not, right? You don't know that? You can't look at somebody and tell if they like you?
I mean, I don't feel like they want to fuck me right there. Like,
and you don't either. That's why you talk to them.
That's why you build the anticipation.
I still don't get that in the 10-minute, 30-minute.
You sell products, right? You sell products, right?
Yeah, so you
have never opened, built a rapport, and closed in the same conversation?
It's product, but
what's the difference?
Man, y'all out here selling pussy. I don't like it.
That's a product.
I don't fucking like it. They out here selling pussy.
It's a brand name.
Do you pay?
Why you think they on OnlyFans selling that shit?
Do you pay?
That's a prostitute. That wouldn't be a one night stand. It would just be frequenting a prostitute.
Yeah.
So nobody in the club. Look. Nobody in the club has ever hit you with the "let's go get some breakfast." Hey, you want to go down the street? And,
when I was younger, we can go get breakfast.
You want to go hit the Waffle House or whatever?
Okay, that's one thing. Yeah, cool.
All right, that was my line. You want to go get some breakfast?
So you go get breakfast, and somehow y'all end up fucking on the griddle? What the fuck?
We never go get breakfast.
We don't go get breakfast. That's just the cap. That's the cap talk. We telling you what we want to do, but we really don't want to do that. We want to fuck.
It sounds better than let's leave here. You cannot possibly be this naive.
I'm fucking done. I've never had somebody tell me they want to go get breakfast and we not go get motherfucking breakfast.
You cannot possibly. I would be mad if I'm sitting there eating waffles. Like,
she really got me eating some motherfucking food. I ain't trying to eat a goddamn thing.
Probably just leave. Like,
I'm out. I'm gonna catch you later.
Oh shit, that shit been going on my head for years. I've been going. Hey, I'm going to the Waffle House on this street. Meet me there, bro.
You cannot possibly be this naive.
I'm not naive. I'm just.
I know you know. You know about it.
She knows. She got friends. You in the Navy, bro. Come on now.
First off, I'm not affiliated. Once I leave that fucking gate, I'm not affiliated.
But you are there when you have been around people and you know how it goes.
My friends don't fucking do shit like that.
So what do y'all do on port? Just knit?
Bro, I heard
in port, y'all deploy, y'all hit port.
We go to parties.
And then what?
Y'all fucking.
Go the fuck home.
Why do they have so many kids?
Y'all go back to the ship?
My actual best friends, they're not in the military, so.
I mean, like, all right, so the most recent set of deployments, I've been married, so I've been really on some chill shit.
You should.
But my first two, boy, it was on and cracking.
Man,
and it was a different ship. Like, I was on a Reagan. It was a party ship. Like, that's really damn near like what the whole crew was there for.
But I don't know what y'all be on. I don't be on that shit.
But I mean, even here, I don't really know in San Diego. I haven't been out too much in San Diego, but L.A. and further north, like Ventura, yeah, you catch a one night stand on accident.
I ain't gonna lie, for sure in the Bay. That's why everybody.
I remember I met this chick from the Bay. She was from Concord. I met her in Hollywood. Man. I met this chick in Hollywood, but she was from Concord.
Was she
man.
white?
Yeah, she was like white and something else, man.
Sir.
And it ended up cracking off at the La Quinta.
Oh, you hyped on the white?
No.
Hyped on the white, but it is what it is. That's what she.
That boy said, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how crazy it was. I met her in the intersection. Like I was crossing the street.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I was walking across the street. She was walking this way.
Ain't nobody ever gained you up.
No, can't nobody gang me up. The fuck.
And she was in the city. She was visiting, doing whatever she's doing, sightseeing and all that shit. And like ended up cracking at the La Quinta by LAX.
So who paid for the room?
She paid for the room. That's where she was staying at.
Oh, okay. I
told you she was visiting the city. She was sightseeing.
So that's why I'm about to say, like, I thought y'all met somebody and then.
Nah, man.
That means she's a prostitute.
Nah, we ain't pay. So we ain't pay for nothing.
Nah,
I was sitting there texting her. You know, it was like whoop-de-whoop. The conversation was kind of dry. She was like, you know, what do you do? She was like, oh, you know, I'm a waitress, blah, blah, blah. What do you do? I was like, I'm in the Navy. Conversation just picked up from there. I should have told her I played for the Yankees or something. Like, that's what you would swear. I told her I was in the Navy. Conversation just picked up. She's like, oh, what are y'all guys doing tonight? You know, I got my homegirl with me, you know. You got anybody? So I hit my homeboy up. You know, long story short, man, you fill in the blanks. But
see, it says my mic is off, guys.
It is.
So they ain't hear all that bullshit
Yeah,
you was just kicking about. I don't know what this means.
And the mics are all the way up. I don't know what to do.
Anyway. Tap it. Yeah, it's off. Yours and his is off.
Mine's off too?
No, that's yours. His.
How so?
Oh, mine's off?
Yeah.
How?
Both of them are off. We having a little bit of technical difficulties going on.
But they're all plugged in.
Yeah, yours was yours was
go
on.
off or has it been off?
Nah, they were making comments. We can't see them because you know we ain't on TV. It's the purpose of it.
Is the bathroom back here?
Huh?
Yeah.
I thought the TV was off.
Shit. Oh no, baby.
Why are we watching videos?
Say that again.
We out in the middle of the stream. I said I thought the TV was off. Why are we watching videos?
It's on.
Yeah.
Hey, let's cut. We'll be back.
Nah, let's keep going. We here.
Boy, I don't know why they ain't doing the thing.
Touch that Stella or what?
I do want some. Look, we need an intermission because.
Test.
So literally, you've never been approached like that.
No.
And it's not a sleazy approach for you to be like, oh my God, people would never. It's just conversation.
No, I've never. No.
You got the vibe,
I mean,
you got the rapport.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, you will have
First
some
things
dirtbags
first is
that
I got
run on
RBF.
with
So
some wild shit.
you hear me? I got RBF. Ain't nobody finna approach me on that bullshit.
I'm gonna be honest, man. RBFs are the ones I go for. Reason being
Who was
is
working earlier?
you see through that shit because you could tell
Hello.
who just has an RBF just because that's what they look like, and who generally doesn't want to be bothered. You can tell the difference.
Who turned that off?
Green on.
Hello. We're back. He ain't paying attention.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear good?
Yeah.
Can you hear her?
Yes.
Her mic is on?
I can hear myself now.
Okay.
What was those ears mean? What does those mean? And who pressed it? You. All right.
Yo,
so
is my shit on?
All right, what were we saying?
Where's my snare? Dang, I'm all up in these chords.
Is my shit on?
What were you saying about RBF?
I was saying, like, I don't think that people approach me with that. I'm not going to say bullshit because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings who accepts those approaches, but.
I know.
Yeah.
What do you mean by accept those approaches? Like, what's your vision? All right, so everything we just talked about, right? You know, the whole
where we at? We still at the same topic?
We're still on one night stands. You know, you meet somebody, you know, and they crack. So what's your visual of the approach?
Yeah.
Don't say it's just a porno dude showing up with a pizza or something.
Put your mic up a little bit.
They can't.
Boom.
Yeah, what's your visual of those approaches? Like, how do you picture
Well,
those conversations?
okay.
You think it's like a porno
Hey,
dude
what,
at the beach
yeah, be like this. Hey, what's up, little shorty?
That's never happened. No.
With the blue shorts.
No.
He said little shorty.
You little shorty with the
First of
blue
all, who
shorts.
talks like
I don't fucking know what y'all do.
Hell no.
Nah, that shit ain't the thing.
Y'all don't do that?
Not no little shorty.
What y'all be saying?
Hey, little shorty.
Hey, blue
Nah,
shorts.
it's really just like if a nigga player with it, he just gonna tell you like how you doing. Like he just gonna have a regular conversation.
You gonna say how you doing? I want to fuck.
It's gonna be a regular conversation.
How do you say you want to have sex without saying you haven't wanted sex?
You just figure it out. You just figure it out.
Do you do when you say? I know y'all say y'all asked to go get breakfast or to the Waffle.
That's how you close. That's not like the first. Hey, what's up? What's your name? Oh, I'm Moved. Well, I'm Jason. You want to go get some breakfast?
Nah,
that's not how that works, man.
I think I'm going in and out.
You are. You out now?
I think I'm out.
No, you went. You out? Yeah.
I'm out.
You know that song?
No, I don't know. It sound good.
I don't even know.
All right. Well, if you can hear me, I'm good.
You can't hear me now.
I'm plugging up.
And
I think
But-
it's record.
I'm on. Cause I think you moving it.
Say something.
Yeah.
I can hear you, but you sound distant.
first day, new trip.
Right, you already know how it goes.
This?
But we still better than the BET Awards.
For sure. We having BET
And
award
what a
technical
fraction of their
difficulties.
budget.
Hey, man, that's not me. That's the extra chord. That's the extra chord.
Tori, this looking like you.
That's not me.
Yeah, it's the chords. Yeah, now you sounding better.
There we go.
Yeah, it's something wrong. It's hitting.
There's a break in one of the chords.
Yeah.
Hey, shawty.
Yeah, there we go. It's
Now
getting better.
And. We out here. I'm out here like a robot.
All right,
in
there
and
you
out.
But like explaining it
There
to
we
you,
go.
it's like explaining to somebody how to ride a bike, man. It's like
Or it's like teaching
You
somebody
can
how
explain.
to back.
Y'all ever had to explain to somebody how to do
it's like verbally teaching
a
you how
jumping
to ride
jack.
a board, or ride a bike.
Explain to somebody how to do a jumping jack.
Hey, you put my phone too.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like ride a bike. It's a skill,
It's
and the only
unplugged.
way you kind of learn it is to
unplugged.
do it.
It's unplugged.
And there's nothing
Yeah.
impressive about it, man,
Sorry.
because like people just in there for the same reason you there.
It's not impressive, but it's definitely bizarre to me.
It's not bizarre though.
How you going to me? It's bizarre to me.
You wouldn't even know it's coming until you get hit with it, and
It's
then
not
you gonna
even
give
like
it up.
It's coming.
Negative.
Hit with it. You know, there's nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
mystical
Ew.
or fantastical or supernatural about it. Like you feeling somebody you decided to leave with.
Have
Is
y'all
what it
ever
is.
been like, have you ever had a one night? I know a lot of girls, I'm sure, feel some type of way about a one night stand that, maybe your game was really tight and strong or whatever.
They really don't.
And they thought that they was gonna continue to talk to you or something like that, right?
Then they'll hit you up after the fact.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, and then you don't talk to them. I'm pretty much saying like,
Then that's ghosting.
Yeah, that's ghosting. That's all that is.
so what the fuck is the difference between a one night stand and ghosting a motherfucker?
Mutual. One night stand.
A one night stand means like both of us don't give a fuck about each other, and we never gonna
Basically,
speak
you never
again.
hit her up. She never hit you up.
Exactly.
So you don't really have a say in a one night stand.
You do have a say. in it.
don't.
There is mutual consent, but after the fact,
I'm talking about after the fact to
y'all
make
don't
it
really reach out to each other.
as per the definition you just gave. Like you don't really have a say because if the other person hits you up, you would ride with it, right? If you fucking them, you would ride with it.
No. Maybe if I like her.
Because I mean,
You
people,
don't even know if you like the girl yet.
I mean, not even. I wouldn't say
yes,
like
you
her.
do. You could
like
tell
I know.
off
Like
of
I know if I'm gonna
an
fuck with
initial
somebody.
interaction whether or not you like this person.
You like them enough to have sex with them. So that means if they hit you back, You would do it again. I do it again.
If she got some fire, I may hit it again.
Have you had a one night stand and it wasn't good?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. For sure. It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them.
It was terrible.
Oh man, I think one of the worst encounters I ever had was off a one night stand.
What happened?
I faked it.
Hey, on my mama, I faked a bunch. I ain't gonna lie, I faked a couple nuts in my life because it was just getting to the point where I got to go, and this is killing my hip.
All I wanted to do was watch this movie. It was this movie called We Own the Night, and I wanted to see this movie for a while, and just something kept coming up. I never got to see this movie, so I'm like over this chick's house, and I'm watching the movie. Like I really just did not want to crack somebody. And so I'm sitting there watching this movie, and then she's like, come into the room. She's like, for what? She's like, so I can get some dick.
Ooh. Hey, we got a comment.
I'm really like,
I can't wait.
That was my reaction when she said that.
Are you catching all the comments?
So I'm not catching all of them, but they are
We go
funny.
into the room, fast forward. This is just absolutely awful. Everything you could think that went wrong did, and it was just not a good time.
Right.
So I faked it.
Ugh. Somebody said in the comments, if it was a one night stand, somebody didn't like it.
Yeah, that might be true.
Oh, it is true.
We never hit each other, so
it
maybe
makes sense.
We both didn't like it.
Because if you liked it, then why would you not hit each other back up? Because what? Because what, though, right? Am I right? So y'all done had one night stand. Them girls didn't like y'all.
Maybe.
Because if a girl likes you, she going to call your ass back.
Maybe you left the city that same day.
I don't know though. Like if we both visiting, if we both visiting in the city,
what she said, I can't call it like false.
You all right? What you hitting on over there?
I've had one night stands in different cities. I've had one night stands
over there.
Hey, cut the camera, this nigga's eyes, man.
Hey, he tripping.
Are you
over
okay?
there.
You want some water? Shit.
But it's been one night stands in different cities. It's been one night stands in different countries. So.
Oh, see, that's that military life. Different country, one night stand. That probably was a prostitute.
You have to pay a prostitute. If you did not
it don't
pay
mean
them,
she ain't a prostitute if she off the clock.
Man, you have to pay for pussy at all times if she is a hoe. You have
off
to pay
the clock.
for her. There ain't no on or off the clock.
Like,
yes, it is. Like you go to the dentist and you pay them. But when you go home and you ask your friend who's a dentist for cleaning, it's free. Still
what
a dentist.
Do you know is going to offer a service for free?
I don't know.
Hey, I've came to the conclusion Tori a wild motherfucker.
She wild for sure. She just trying to hide it on live right
now.
now.
No, how am I wild? What I did?
She's in the Navy, bro. It's no way that she not.
No, I'm not. I'm not like that, bro.
Hey, look, my shift ends at 2:30, man.
I'm off the clock.
You can meet me on the boat. We can ride
so you
the
mean
boat.
to tell me a prostitute don't have a regular life? I'm sure she do.
No, she is getting paid to fuck.
Nah.
They don't have no regular life?
Nah, prostitutes usually don't have a regular life.
Yes, they do.
That is their life.
Have you ever met
I've never met a prostitute.
Have you ever met a real life hoe?
Not talking about one of these hoes on Instagram that be
like a
fucking
real
for
life,
bags.
real
Like
life
a
hoe.
true to the game hoe.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's why you
Like,
don't
she
know.
got
They
a
don't
pimp.
have regular lives.
She got a pimp. She be on the track. All that.
On the blade.
The whole aspect of her being a hoe ain't regular.
And it has.
How is that
nothing to do
regular?
with
Like
sex.
I'ma just.
She on clock
I'ma
in,
step
clock
out.
out.
Pimp and he gonna sell my pussy.
I'ma step out in the world and sell out my pussy and sell out my pussy and get the money to it. What part of that is normal?
Okay, we talking about a traditional hoe, right? Because a traditional hoe got a pimp. There's some hoes out here ain't got no pimps.
They renegade hoes.
What part?
I don't know. I'm making that shit
What part is normal about it though?
These bitches out here selling pussy anyway.
I'm giving out pussy.
And they don't got no pimp.
This ain't shit.
They still hoes.
Shit ain't normal.
I met them kind of hoes before.
Ain't nothing normal about it.
Nothing normal about selling your pussy at all. Nothing.
Ain't nothing. That ain't normal.
I'm talking about after she clocked out.
There is no clock. She's on the clock 24/7. As soon as the nigga punch her phone number in and call her up
like she
to
show up
fuck,
to work.
she gonna get ready.
No, what I'm thinking is, I'm sure this is a person, right? I'm just saying, I'm sure it's a person. You know what I'm saying? So they have feelings and emotion, right? They doing their whole shit. They doing their whole shit, and they fall into an infatuation with the what they call it? What's the whole person? The person, the John. They fall in love.
The pimp gonna beat the brakes off her.
Beat the brakes off her, yeah. He gonna slap the dog shit out of her and get her in her place, and then she back on the blade. It's fucked up, but that's just how the game goes.
I'm in. I'm out. I'm in and out.
What the?
Unless it's like a movie or something.
Because that's what makes it go in and out.
What was the name of that movie? Shit. It was an 80s movie.
What movie?
Pretty Woman. Where she was
a
on
hoe?
the blade and Richard Gere came and picked her up and said, be my girl for like 10 racks for the weekend or some shit. And they fell in love and lived happily.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that never happens.
Yeah, no.
You never know. You don't know the whole life.
Man, I've seen it firsthand.
You don't know the whole life.
This is the Bay. The Bay is the king of pimps and hoes.
Is that on drugs?
I don't know about that.
Watch your foot. That's arguable.
What you talking about? You said what?
Because you could put a strong bid
It's
in
a vape.
from Milwaukee and Chicago too.
Yeah, but I say we got caught up the most though in California for it.
With the hoes?
For sure. Fig in L.A.
See, man, how you know about these spots?
Come on, man.
I have a question. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Boy, what the fuck? This shit worries me. This young man knowing about all this stuff at 22?
What? I lived on 78th and Fig at 19.
With who?
You know, I had a couple partners and shit.
That's why I figured.
You know what I'm saying? I had a couple partners. But we lived on Fig.
Your family ain't do you like that?
No, we lived on Fig. Me and the homies lived on Fig.
Your homies lived on Fig. Y'all got to do better.
No, we all lived on Fig. So, I know what he talking about.
They be walking up and down that motherfucker all day and night.
What's my other street?
Stanley? Genesee?
No, I'm talking about...
Why do you know this? You ain't from the
They be on Normandy, too.
I've
been in Cali since 2006.
Compton?
Oh, Sloss and Oh.
Smooth man.
You talking about...
What street is that?
That's
PJ don't know. PJ don't know, y'all.
Something. That's Normandy. That's fuck, bro. That's something in Normandy. I know exactly what street you talking about, bro. I'm finna just look it up on the maps, because I know exactly where you talking about.
Nah, like real shit. That street, that's my street, too.
Why is that your street?
That ain't my street, but that's the street. That's one of them streets.
Yeah.
What the hell you talking about, Tori?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out right now.
So what do you want to know for real?
I think y'all was in a world that y'all need not to be at a young age.
Long Beach Boulevard.
You
heard me?
Yeah.
I think y'all were in a world.
Boulevard.
I think y'all were in a world that you ain't need to be in.
I feel like you drinking wine and judging us.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like it.
That's why you judging what we talking about more.
That's why you
looking at it as an open mind and just taking it in.
You drinking wine out of a Dixie cup, trying to judge somebody. Oh no,
Boochie bitch.
No, but you hold on. Look, you gotta remember where she from. She from Kentucky, Louisville.
Hey, don't sleep on Louisville.
Wait, can I ask a question? Why don't you attach Louisville, Kentucky?
Because we don't.
Have you been to Kentucky?
I ain't never been before.
Yeah.
But I know.
What you think about when you think Kentucky?
I think racist ass shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, that's facts. But
I think that shit racist too.
Louisville is the biggest city in Kentucky. It has the most black
Kentucky
people.
Only about size of LA anyway.
Well, that be it as it may, or whatever the fuck motherfuckers be saying.
Your shit about as big as Watts.
I don't even know. I don't even know where Watts is.
You ain't been to LA? You ain't been to LA?
I've been to LA. I've been somewhere over there to the chicken place.
Roscoe's.
That shit was not even good, but
yeah, Roscoe's is like middle.
That's.
I ain't gonna lie. You gotta know the cook that work at Roscoe's. And
what the fuck that mean?
Man, only Roscoe's I'm going to is the one off Manchester.
Hey, that's the only one that be busting. That's the only one that bust.
See, my nigga know.
That's the only one that bust.
We know.
That's the only one that hit for 10 every time. Macaroni.
First things first
is the one in Long Beach hits.
Fuck. Nah, that's like Manchester.
The one in Long Beach.
Nah, that motherfucker ain't like Manchester.
It's cool. I ain't gonna lie, I'll go there if I had to.
Fire.
But that granny in the back put a foot in that grease.
Don't go to the one.
Last time I went
Don't go to the one on Pico. Don't go to the one on Gower in Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Nah, that's a tour shit. No, but last time I went to the one on Manchester though, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to go back there and get the nigga the service.
Why? What you went to compliment the shelf?
They was back there chilling.
Oh, you had to go get them. Like,
I had to walk back there to the kitchen. Oh God, I walked back to the kitchen. They was sitting back there on the phone. Nigga, I was like, hey, what's the deal? We standing up there for like 5 minutes. We like, damn.
Man's like, oh,
we about to seat ourselves. We about to seat ourselves, but it wasn't really nowhere to sit. And you know, some of the spots was like dirty.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, we ain't gonna seat ourselves. I was like, man, they back there. I can see them through the little hole.
Yeah.
You know, through the little
kitchen
window.
door. Oh yeah.
So I looked back there. I went back there, man. I was like, hey, bro, we need a spot. And it's like, oh, my bad,
Oh God, they be like, my bad, cuz. Let me go
my
get
bad,
this
cuz.
table
I
right
got
for you,
you. Hold on.
What's the uniform over there? Check it out.
They got a black shirt and some fucking jeans, and that's it. And with a Roscoe's on it.
They look regular as hell.
Hella regular.
They was talking about putting one in San Diego.
It's gonna be some bullshit. I already know it's gonna be some Dave's Hot Chicken like it's out here.
Yeah.
That Dave's out here is sick.
I ain't never been.
You ain't never been to Dave's? You gotta go to Dave's.
What's another chicken spot? That's another chicken spot.
I don't want to call it fast food, bro.
Well, like a lot of takeout.
I get you. Yeah. You like to cook?
Yeah.
Got
Meal
you.
prep.
Got you.
I don't really eat a lot.
Man, meal prepping be making me depressed. That shit. Who the fuck want to eat the same thing every other day?
Prep something you like.
Yeah, I like
what you meal prep?
Chicken.
It depends. For breakfast,
Turkey.
I usually do eggs, potatoes, chicken, sausage, and then 2 lunches. So one will be like chicken and rice. Fried rice, I use liquid aminos instead of soy sauce.
Oh yeah, you with it? Yeah,
and then,
you know how to cook for sure.
I don't mean you know how to cook. You got an air fryer.
Yeah, I got an air fryer.
Okay. My mama was frying it up in the air fryer and busting shit down.
Telling you.
I'm gonna tell you, don't say that shit on the air. Where your grandma at?
Then for dinner, it's like ribeye steak and pasta.
Huh?
It's ribeye steak and pasta for dinner. So the first lunch is chicken and rice. The second lunch is chicken and kale, and then for dinner is ribeye and pasta.
She getting your proteins and all your
That's
vitamins.
how I be feeling like I be
nutrients.
eating too much. I don't want to eat that many meals per day.
That's because he working out though. He in the gym.
She work out too.
I'm a personal trainer.
But we we both are, but we got different caloric requirements.
Yeah.
He be doing that.
So like I need about 3,000 calories a day. You probably don't eat that much.
I don't
For
like
sure.
that.
Especially he a man. We grown boys at the end of the day still.
You ain't a man if you don't weigh over 200 pounds.
What?
You ain't a man. That's a rule I go by.
You
You ain't a man if you don't weigh over 200 pounds.
You gonna call Tank Davis a boy?
Hey, how many other pounds he's under 200? That's how much less of a man he is, man. No, I'm serious. That's how.
That's a big husky 200.
I'm just saying.
Feel like I'm 230.
She ain't a lady if she ain't got no baby.
I eat a lot,
Nah,
too.
280.
You don't look like a bad 230. You look like a good 230. A solid 230.
He 30% over the man level. So he 30. No, I'm just playing.
I'm probably like 50 pounds over my max weight for the Navy.
Man, fuck that scale and shit.
I'm over my weight too. They got a weight requirement in the Navy?
Yeah, I'm over mine.
What's the weight requirement?
My height, it's like 190, 186, something like that. Some crazy weight that like I would never reach again.
That was your young weight.
Yeah, that's probably when I was like
First off,
19,
I ain't gonna lie, you probably could hit it again, bro. Just
I wouldn't
cut.
want to.
Yeah.
I would not cut that much. Because I would be cutting muscle at that point.
Yeah, you would. You would be looking anorexic in a little bit. Then you have to build your muscles back up.
And it's like I had to do that every 6 months or something.
That's them boxers be doing, man. I can't do that shit.
Yeah, they be getting paid for it, bro. They're not gaining that much weight between fights.
They just getting drunk. That's why they look so fat.
They're cutting 10, 15 pounds.
It ain't that hard to cut liquor out.
Hey, so what y'all really think about? What y'all think about
You don't even know.
I no, like it was what was Biz Marquee. That's what I was gonna say. Biz Marquee. What you think about?
Okay.
What you think about that Biz Marquee little death thing that happened?
Oh, him passing away?
They said he passed away, but he didn't pass away.
That's fucked up.
There's always a death hoax, but I think his family should sue. I think motherfuckers should start.
Wait,
suing.
so what happened? Wait, so
was he
happened?
sick?
Who would they sue though?
Shay, they ran with it.
They
went
with
quick.
it.
Complex did too.
You gotta sue. You gotta sue whoever's running with the bullshit, because I feel like these media platforms is starting to sell bullshit propaganda now.
They want to be the first.
Especially with that Ma'Khia Bryant situation. That was a real huge time.
What was Ma'Khia Bryant?
That was the girl that stabbed. She was going to stab the black girl, and the police shot her.
Oh yeah,
and it was going crazy all over social media, talking about fuck the police. The police is like this preaching that bad shit. So I feel
I agree with them on that.
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
Because I wouldn't have shot her, right? I would have OC'd the fuck out of her.
Yeah, but
she'd have wished I shot her by the time.
But in that situation, bro, you one deep as a cop.
I would have OC'd the. You ever been OC'd?
What's OC'd? Oh, that's pepper spray.
Yeah,
but how you gonna
shit out of her? She'd have wished I shot her by the time it was over.
I don't know. Could he have socked her? Can cops sock people?
If you articulate it properly,
man. You gotta really be into some shit if you gonna be socking on niggas. Like, how you just gonna be socking on niggas though? Like,
I've never seen like a cop actually get into a physical altercation.
Nah, you ain't seen that video in Chicago?
I'm talking about like a.
Nah,
this
cop in Chicago really scrapped.
Hold on. You don't say I just socked the nigga in his shit. I employed distractionary strikes.
So is she? Are you talking about like
a fist fight
in person? In person, or are you talking about like on TV? Or?
In person.
No, there was a video that went viral.
I mean, I don't think you would. That's not normal for people to just see people like
people
police
see things.
just
people see things.
Fighting.
I see things all the time in person that's not normal.
Like what?
I've seen somebody get shot in the club. I've seen somebody.
That's not normal.
That's normal. That ain't fucking normal, guys.
That's
unfortunate.
That is normal. That's normal.
That's an unfortunate
not
normality.
Normal.
No, because those are people, and people make mistakes. But we're talking about the police. You talking about the police actually physically fighting somebody, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So
punching somebody.
That's not normal. How are you supposed to be seeing that? You ain't supposed to see that.
If somebody punches a cop, what happens?
Shoot him.
But I seen this one video though. This nigga was full on scrapping with the cop.
They supposed to hit him with the
I know, but we seen it
right?
on video. But she talking about in person.
Oh,
she
talking about,
like you ain't supposed. That ain't supposed. You ain't supposed to see that because the cop's not supposed to do that.
But there's some bold
they be
cops
hitting
that
him with
will
the
fight
little
a nigga
thing.
that will say, "Okay, you want to talk this shit? All right, let's
the little stick, the
baton.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to see that either.
You know that's why
they supposed to be handled.
They don't have them no more.
They don't have nightsticks no more.
You're not supposed to see a Rodney King situation no more.
But they got the batons, which is just as bad.
This is bad.
Those are metal too,
That's
right?
the thing. But we're still seeing this. We're
Exactly.
still seeing this though.
Yeah.
We're still seeing this on TV. You know, we're still seeing this on YouTube, on all the news channels and everything. They just making this. They making this is normal. Yeah. They making it normal for police to beat up on
for police brutality.
They making it normal for police to kill a black man. Like that's normal.
I think that's
now.
the point of these viral videos. It's not awareness or we should police the police or that kind of shit. It's just so you get desensitized seeing the atrocities that they commit. So when they escalate it, then you're already kind of complacent.
You're already kind of like seen it, so you're not gonna be like, oh my god. Wow.
I bet if I seen it, I'd be like, oh my God.
That's what you would say?
Yeah. Just
no.
Like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
So what do you do? What do you do in this situation? What do you think you would do? Do you think you would help somebody or would you record?
I know that I would help.
Or you would record?
I know that I would help. I ain't scared of no police.
I honestly never understood the point of recording.
I don't understand that shit either. I hate that shit right now. I hate the phone.
I really don't.
First off, I can't even put my phone out that fast. Man, I be wanting to record some shit.
Two cops, right?
How the fuck you
doing whatever they're doing, harassing people, and you've got 50 people with their phones out.
It's a sense. I feel like when people pull
that
their phones to record, it's a sense of defenses. Like they feel defenseless, so they pull their phone out.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
I don't understand. I don't know. I wouldn't put my phone out because I can't even get to my camera that damn fast. I would definitely interact.
Like, what would you accomplish by recording something like that?
I don't know. Document the situation.
Man, my mama always told me don't intervene yourself.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
You're gonna tell another cop. So it's like, what's
CIA.
the point?
But you can't, man. You wouldn't say nothing.
I'll say something for sure. If I see something
you
fucked up,
say nothing,
I'll walk by and be like, man, fuck your bitch ass. Like,
and then you'll keep walking.
Like, no,
yeah,
but like if
you
better. Let's say like hypothetical scenario, right?
Kid.
You seen George Floyd.
Yeah.
You were there, George Floyd. Let's just say that, right? what would you do in that situation?
Oh man, in that situation, I'm instantly recording because that's a fucked up situation.
You recording?
So you recording or you intervening? Because nobody intervenes, right?
I can't intervene.
That's the point that I was
You
making.
can.
You got 50 people with their phones out.
So you saying that people should go jump the police and
fuck yeah,
that motherfucker just start blitzing their
bro,
ass?
like at some point, right? Say if you don't know the law, right?
It sounds like tough talk.
If you don't know the law, right?
Every other ethnic group, you think you gonna roll in an Italian neighborhood and put your knee on somebody's neck and walk out of that motherfucker?
So you saying that they did that in New York in the mob?
Walk in the Irish neighborhood and do that shit?
I'm just
you
saying.
Walk in a Mexican neighborhood.
I'm just saying it's a different world. Like back when we were kids and shit like that.
Let's be honest, black people the only
group of kids would fight a police
officer
if they was doing some shit to their friend, like they got in a fight and they was pulling them away. Has that happened?
I feel like I feel like they've got away with doing some fucked up shit to Hispanics.
No, they've got away with doing fucked up shit to everybody. But the thing is though, if you talk about numbers, man, I hate fucking statistics.
It's not about statistics. That's the question I asked. Are you gonna walk in an Italian neighborhood, put your knee on somebody's neck, record it, and walk out of that neighborhood?
Oh, you talking about the person that's recording?
No, the person who's doing
the person who's doing.
That's what I'm saying, man. Okay. I don't think
George
like
Floyd,
we don't know the law.
You think there would have ever been an Italian George Floyd?
No.
That couldn't have happened, man. I don't think that could have happened to anybody else but us, because that's like somebody sitting on your neck for 10 minutes and ain't nobody do shit.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
That
shit crazy to think about that.
And it sounds like
we don't know the law. We don't know the law.
Saying jump the police and all that shit, but I mean, let's be honest. Any other ethnic group would have done that.
So we don't know the law. Let's just say we don't know the law. We don't know it to the T, right? But motherfucker know that ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like a kid knows, like, somebody, he don't know anything about fighting and confusion and shit like that, but somebody touches mama, right? What is he gonna do? He gonna act crazy, like, hold on, what the fuck is going on? I know something ain't right.
Right.
And if he's too young to do something,
you know what I'm saying?
Back when he's old enough too.
Yeah.
But usually the kids, they'll start screaming or they'll attack like instinct, right? But how come we don't have that?
Because we live in a fucking
society
where social media is more important.
I think we used to have that.
So
I would like to argue that we used to have that.
So is it more important to get a couple likes?
It's way more important to get the clout than it's
the younger generation is.
3 weeks
that's
ago,
important to them.
a Chinese man was busting out his house at a 6-year-old kid.
Man,
right?
we talked about that shit.
That house is still standing.
What'd you say?
Because the way the daddy freaking.
Wait, what happened? I don't know what y'all talking about.
So
up in Detroit.
Yeah.
I think it was in Detroit, somewhere in Michigan. Kid was playing on this dude's lawn, right? It was an Asian guy, Chinese guy. I think he was Chinese. He might have just been Asian. I'll just say Asian for the sake of ambiguity. But he came out and threatened him with a sledgehammer, right? Then he goes back into the house, and he comes back with a gun and shoots the kid. Ends up hitting him in the arm. He doesn't kill him, but he injures him. Shoots the kid in the arm. It's like an in-and-out wound.
Yeah.
That house is still standing. He was held on a $10,000 bond and then released. And because of the uproar in the community, in the black community, he was rearrested. And there was a $100,000 bond. He was able to bond out for $10,000.
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah.
And he was rearrested because of the uproar in the community. But my point is the fact that he was comfortable enough to do that and that his sentence was so light is that we are the only people that would allow that to happen.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Protesting and then all these protests. I mean, you could use 2020 George Floyd protests as an example. Motherfuckers out there twerking and selling their mixtapes and their oils and all that kind of shit. And the message was taken away from what it was actually about, and it became a grab for individual attention.
Right.
It definitely
We're the only
does.
people that do that.
Because
we are the only ones that do that.
I can't explain why, but we do that.
The Black Lives Matter movement, in general, the Black Lives Matter founders, if we want to talk about.
Go on their website and read their mission
They never gave no money to Trayvon Martin's family. They ain't helped nobody's family.
Read their mission statement.
Nah.
They out there living in mansions and shit on top of the hills with no problems.
Girl, I heard girl cash out on a couple mansions.
A couple mansions, they got all types of cars.
I heard girl from Black Lives Matter, man, she cashed out on like 3 mansions or something like that for like what, like 10 million a piece or something like that.
Bro, they was making so much money, so many damn sponsors, so many endorsements, so much money was just getting
and just
cut.
donations for people that want to do something for the cause. You know what I'm saying?
For the families, the money was supposed to go to the families to help them.
Man, that would be crazy, man. If their families actually got that money.
It's fucked up. Trayvon Martin's mom still in fucking Orlando, Florida, wherever the hell she live at. And you got the lady in Calabasas with a big house.
Does she want to live there? You got. Well, what's this?
Yeah, man, but you still got.
Jay-Z spit a line one time.
Carol Bryant's still alive.
Everybody's heard it, but it was really powerful. He said, "Y'all kill X and let Zimmerman live." Streets of gun.
That's facts.
No, look, even bigger though. Even bigger. Everybody know about this. This lady named Carol Bryant is still alive.
Who is
still
Carol
alive?
Bryant?
Talking about Emmett Till.
Yeah, that's the girl. That's the lady that lied on Emmett Till.
She lived her full life, even if you.
She
were to
lived
do
a
some
full
tour,
life. No, I'm just saying. No,
day.
like
that's what I'm saying is that after the aftermath, she's lived a full life. So even if you were to do some tour today, it would be pointless.
It would be pointless. I'm not saying. I'm not saying it would be.
You probably got about another 3 years left, and you just cut it to 2.5. Like
you should have did it in her prime.
Exactly. If you were gonna do it, you should have done it. So,
but that's the whole point, though. That's the whole point, man. Like, there's a lot of shit we let ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
Zimmerman able to sign Skittle bags.
Sell his pistol for $500,000.
Excuse me.
He sold his pistol for so much. Yeah, that motherfucker went.
He
for
signed
bread.
Skittle bags for money.
Yeah.
That's what basically his source of income.
He been signing Skittle bags and that shit. All right, man. Whatever.
Like the whole shit of that.
He sold
was
his gun, the gun he used in the murder, which generally,
why the fuck he get it back?
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. You use a pistol in the shooting, whether it's justified or not, you don't get that motherfucker back.
He's white though.
Is he white?
He's Mexican.
That's what I thought.
Know what the fuck George ass was.
But he identifies as white.
He a bitch. That's what he is. I love that.
Hey, didn't he go to jail for beating his wife too?
What?
He a bitch.
Yeah,
anyway,
he got locked up for beating his wife.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that motherfucker though. Y'all done made me mad.
But nah, Jay-Z definitely did say that, and it's fucked up that we live in a time.
Y'all got me feeling like I didn't watch the Slave movie real quick, and now I can't even go to work.
Worried about the wrong shit.
We worried about this and Instagram and oh my god, damn, you see this shit, girl? You see this live? Oh my god, y'all see this live? Y'all see what's going on?
How often do y'all?
I don't watch those videos.
I'm supposed to be on Instagram, and I don't even really do that a lot.
But you got motherfuckers that kill themselves on Instagram and Facebook Live now. Like that's how fucked up the generation
I
is.
feel like, man, y'all killed Nipsey, y'all killed X. X was just an artist, but you killed Nipsey. Somebody was actually trying to do something.
The snitch killed him.
I mean,
X. You talking about XXX?
Yeah, when they killed him at the little dealership.
And recorded him. Nobody rendered first aid. Nobody called 911. Y'all just sat there and recorded him dying.
It's fucked up. I mean, but what could you really do?
Pressure on the wound.
But 3.762 shots to the chest, bro.
Try, motherfucker.
He damn near out of there.
Call 911. Start there.
What happened?
They was trying to rob him.
Yeah.
He didn't give his shit up, and they just start flipping him. Basically.
And where was he at?
He was in Florida.
In a parking lot.
Yeah, Florida. But they like that out there,
I think
bro.
It was like a motorcycle dealership.
Yeah, they was trying to rob his I-8 and steal all his bread. And
did they get the car?
Nah, he died in the car. He was in that.
Nobody rendered first aid. Nobody called 911. Nobody did anything. You just recorded it. So it's cool because we're all sitting talking, what should you have done? But the likes are more important than the attempts.
That's real.
Y'all make me sad as hell right now. I'm telling you.
Because everybody who recorded it posted it. Y'all want to go viral. Y'all want to get likes. Y'all tag your little Twitter and Instagram at the bottom of a motherfucker getting killed. But nobody put pressure on the wound. Nobody called 911. Nobody. Nothing.
It's unfortunate.
It is though, but clout was one hell of a drug.
You'll accept those new followers though, won't you?
If other people, right? If they see an injustice, man, they'll stand up for that shit and their voice is heard. You know what I'm saying?
Even if we did, what you think?
We don't. That's the problem.
Right.
We don't stand up for anything, bro.
We got a fucked up way of fighting for justice. Our way of fighting for justice
is that really a fight for justice?
Ours is reactive. We not proactive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We not really proactive,
It
but
begs
we're getting better though.
It begs the question though: is it really a fight for justice, or is it a fight for attention?
I feel like it's. I don't know.
Explain what you mean by that.
So, going again to the 2020 riots, right? You got the attention, you got the publicity, you got the media, the world media, all eyes on you. You had protests for George Floyd over in London, over in Berlin, over in Paris. You had international
As
attention.
reactive.
And what agenda, what referendum, what political action did you leverage with that publicity?
I mean, he did get like, what he got, 55 years or something like that?
He got 22 years.
22
He only
years.
got to
That's
serve
at
15.
Okay, he got to serve 15. So
He'll be out
that's
by
good.
62.
That's good for me.
Is it?
That's not good at all. He needs to be
That's
in boxing.
good for me because
He
he
got
was
22
doing.
years for a kilo of cocaine and nobody got hurt.
But he was said he was executing his job. He said he was executing his job, and he did that. I take that. I take that because I'd rather him get that than to get nothing. I'd rather him get 15 years than to get nothing, because most of the time we get nothing. I'm not saying it's okay.
Nothing acceptable.
Man, I'm taking whatever the fuck
Let's
I can.
say I get a cut from you, right?
Okay,
I owe you $30,
how would you feel if
I
he
owe
was
you
free?
$30 for the cut. I give you $4. Is that better than nothing?
No.
You want your money?
No.
So what?
That
What is
scenario?
So
that
would you
scenario would have to
argue
be-
that he need to be death sentence or life or something like that?
They need to make an example, and that wasn't a good enough example.
Capital verdict for a capital offense.
Because TK, he ain't even killed nobody in his case, but he got charged with capital murder because he was around the murder case that happened in Texas. So they gave him 55 years, no parole. And niggas was only 18.
Solid 55
So
years.
when we
of
talk
18.
about justice, the
He'll
justice
be
system.
73 when he comes home.
So do we all understand? Can we agree that when we think of justice and the justice system, they're not the same? Meaning,
What do you mean by
what
that?
you want, what we think justice is, it's not equal to the justice system.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. You know that.
It ain't the same. So you want to say
Before I
you,
answer that question, I
Yeah.
have to ask your definition of justice and your
bro?
definition
What
of
the fuck
justice
you just
system.
said? The fact that justice for you would be him to serve capital
But justice
punishment,
is not a
right?
personal preference, because if you were to look at any,
It
other
is a
case-
personal preference
It's not.
because
It's
the
not,
justice
because
system
I'm
is not.
saying
No,
that-
the law is the law.
No,
Yeah,
but
justice
that's
is
so.
that-
Let me argue
I'm not
this
saying
point
that
real
he
quick.
should get a
Hey
sentence
man,
that didn't fit
let
the
me
crime.
argue this
I am
point.
saying
The
that
justice
he should
system
get
is the
what
punishment.
anybody else would get for a similar offense.
Man, you can't even say that because across the board it's fluctuated
I
based
think you
on
putting
who
your-
it is and the color of the skin. It's all fluctuating.
I
And
think
that's
you
the
putting your
justice
feelings into it.
system.
You
The
putting your
justice
feelings on it.
system is
You
not
said
going to
something
get.
powerful. You said the color of the skin.
It's all fluctuating.
If it's
They could have
subject to
did the
color of
same.
the skin, then it's not true justice.
It's exactly what the fuck
the
I just
symbol-
said.
if the
God
symbol,
damn,
the
this man don't listen for
personification
shit.
of justice-
He just run his goddamn mouth. I
So
just
do
said.
you.
You ain't listening. Let
I
me
am
get it out
listening.
there.
You said
Justice
justice
is what
was a
you
justice
feel
symbol.
should be deserved, right? For that punishment. That's justice amongst yourself. The justice system is what they're gonna give you, get based off of whatever the fuck. Like Blak said, the man was performing his duties of his freaking job. So the justice system deemed that 22 years was sufficient. But that's not justice to us because we feel that he should have been serving life or get the death penalty.
I am
That's
saying-
two different things.
Can I speak now? What I'm saying,
You can speak
is
now.
It's not about personal preference, because in the course of deadly force, you have what's called the deadly force triangle.
And that's all a part of the
Opportunity-
justice system.
Absolutely, you have opportunity, capability, intent. None of those existed because George Floyd was handcuffed. So where was the opportunity? Where was the capability? Where was the intent? He's laying on his stomach, handcuffed. He doesn't have the opportunity to pose a threat. He doesn't have the capability to pose a threat, and he clearly doesn't have the intent. Even if the back of his mind he wanted to, the other two criteria weren't met. Yet he was executed anyway. So it's not about what I personally feel, because that's the level.
That's
of the
only
law.
one half of it, because the other half is that he was filling the role as a police officer, therefore performing his
The role
duties.
of the
He
police
did not
officer
do it
is not
properly.
the role of judge, jury, and executioner.
I'm just saying
He-
that's all
wasn't
different
supposed to kill him,
entities
though.
of
His
it.
duties
Huh?
as a police officer.
He wasn't supposed to
when
kill
he
him.
cuffed him.
So his duties,
his
duties as a police officer were done after he cuffs him.
He eliminated the threat.
Yeah,
that's a portion of his.
They should have put it in the back of the car
and the serve, right?
And done it there.
That's a portion.
That shit shouldn't have happened.
We all know it shouldn't have happened, but my point is not that he should have, whatever you're talking about. My point is that we all understand that justice, what we deem should be right for a crime that someone commits, is different from the fucking justice system. It's different. I'm not arguing that the intent and all it's not fair because it fluctuates based on the color of our skin and other factors. In this case, the other factors were whatever they deemed that he was fulfilling the duties as a police officer and this and that, the daylight, the time to light, whatever the fuck other entity that they threw in there to deem 22 years to be sufficient, which none of us agree that that's justice. It's the justice system, but it's not justice in our eyes.
Man, all I'm saying is I'm glad he got something because all these other cases, these motherfuckers is going home.
Beating the case. Them gangers is
that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he got at least something. Give me something. 15 years, that's a little chunk.
It ain't justice.
No, it ain't. I mean, it ain't what I want, but
right.
I want something. I want something.
Which brings us
now,
back to
if I would have went to that don't matter. That don't matter about the haircut shit. If he had 2 years, that wouldn't be cool. 2 years, that wouldn't be cool.
$4, $30 shit again.
Oh, I thought you were about to say that. I'm about to say.
I was talking about if they're able to go home, why are they safe at home?
Because, bro, this world is so fucking scared of doing something to somebody when they see something being done wrong to somebody. They rather pull out their phones or go to social media and pray and say police brutality and defund the police rather than knock on niggas' doors and beat their ass. You had the nigga that killed the little Minnesota shit was walking around the grocery store and you got motherfuckers recording them. Ain't nobody go up to him and slapping them back of his head. Ain't nobody dome him. They just letting them shop.
What it all boils down to is we don't have a code of ethics anymore. We don't have any ground rules. No, everybody is in it for themselves these days. Like I think across the board because I don't even know. I haven't been anywhere where this should have happened. Like I don't even think people get up for elders anymore. We don't do a lot of things that we didn't do anymore because we don't have a code of ethics anymore. Everybody is in it for themselves to protect themselves. So if somebody sees somebody who did a crime or whatever, and we expect them to hit them in the dome, this, that, whatever, they only think about themselves these days. They're not going to hit the dude in the dome because they don't want X, Y, and Z to happen to them. They ain't really worried about what happened to somebody else. But on social media, it's the facade, it's the highlights of your life, right? So on social media, I scream Black Lives Matter, defund the police, hey man, they should have did X, Y, and Z, but when it really comes down to it and you play your everyday life, it ain't about nobody fucking else but yourself. So we got a call. Oh shit. Hello. Hey, caller, you on the line?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What?
Press 1.
I don't hear nobody. They must have got off.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, caller, who's this? Who we on the line with?
What's your name?
What's up, man? It's Ball, baby. What's happening?
God dang,
What's your name? Where you from?
It's Ball.
Ooh, yeah. I'm in here, baby. What's happening? I like the new set.
Man, you need to bring your old black ass back.
I'll be back next week, baby. You know what time it is.
Ooh, yeah.
Nah, but I like the new set. Nah, but Black, I kind of agree with you, man. I was surprised they gave him 22 and a half, Brody. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, I was cool. I was cool with that, man, because, man, look at Roddy King, man. Roddy King, you literally watched him whoop his ass. Four people whoop his ass, right? And literally walked away.
Beat the dog shit out of him.
Literally.
And literally walked away and got nothing. They walked away and went to the house.
With the Juneteenth shit. Look,
right.
we know we getting crumbs, but shit, at least we getting crumbs now. We gotta fucking play the field. We gotta play the motherfucking field position. You gotta just keep moving the tone.
Because they're not gonna give it. They're not gonna give. They're gonna spoon feed us.
You gotta take it. You gotta want.
Yeah, they gonna spoon it. We ain't gonna win overnight. We gotta know that to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean we gotta.
That
don't mean we gotta fucking be satisfied though. I agree with Jason. We ain't satisfied with.
Because you see the dude with the BET, he trying to get money.
We gotta eat something. We've been starving for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give a nigga a snack cake.
I'm trying to get slave reparations.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Hey, appreciate you.
Yep.
But I love the chat, man. I just want to call in and tell y'all, man, I miss y'all, bro. I'll be back in this time.
Yeah, we'll see you next week, man.
All right, man. Y'all be safe.
All right, then. Thanks for calling. Appreciate you calling that number. I need you to. What's my number? You need to put my number on the thing.
You got it.
832-333. All right, man. Bye.
All right.
No.
Anyway.
So you had said something earlier. You said there's no longer a code of ethics.
Like there's no.
There used to be, right? So do you think that extends to other walks of life outside of injustices?
Everything.
So how do you feel about bonnets in public?
See, that's still part of the code of ethics. I don't agree with bonnets in public. I was raised that, come out. You never know who you're going to meet. I always wear a clean pair of underwear. You never know when you might have to ride in an ambulance. Y'all ain't hear that one? Anybody tell y'all that?
What's up?
I don't really care about a bonnet in public. As a black woman, and if a black man, and we can wear do-rags, or we can wear fucking headbands with fucking Gucci on it, or Bape, or Supreme with it on there, I feel like a woman can come out the house with a bonnet and go to the grocery store and walk right back in her house and lay down. But if it's like
just take the fucking bonnet off, like damn.
Why though? Why do you have to take the bonnet off? I mean,
I like it.
I ain't gonna. First off, I don't judge nobody based on what they do.
So do you wear house shoes?
You got slippers on, right?
What shoes?
Sandals.
Okay, what shoes?
Like chanclas.
So you never wore your house shoes to the store?
No.
You never wore your flip flops that you wore in your house to the store at all?
The stinky flip flops too.
I don't have any like house shoe slide. You know what I'm like?
Station.
My grandma used to wear those. I don't have.
You never wore anything to the store that you wasn't supposed to?
No.
Never just
oh
put
my
on
God.
A club outfit.
Boy shorts and a beater and ran to like.
Nah.
Okay, so have you ever been out? Have you ever been out and wore something that was like seductive or
in the club?
Like a club outfit, yeah.
Okay, what's a club outfit to you? It's like see through.
It got the whole side out, the whole leg out.
I mean, so if you seen one of your elders, would they say that
right?
Not, yeah,
obviously, yeah.
But
I wouldn't.
So
an
it's
outfit appropriate for location. So
it's all a matter of perspective.
Exactly.
I don't believe a bonnet is bad. You don't believe a bonnet is bad?
No. So care. Here's the thing.
I'm not.
Here's the thing. Growing up, men don't believe it ain't about y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what a man views as okay or not. Because the thing is, it's a standard as a woman to come out a certain way. That's what you're taught as a child, right?
Being raised around my mom and sisters, like my mom would tell them, like, if y'all want to go outside and look a hot mess, that's on y'all. That's your character that you hold on weight, that you want to look around if you want to look a hot mess.
Well, what age is this? Because like as a child, you were a direct representation of your parents, and my mom always said like, you ain't finna go out here looking like this.
But I'm talking about once you get
That's why
older,
I asked what age.
Once you like
the question was what
15,
age.
14, 15.
That's still a motherfucking child. You ain't a grown until you 18.
High school. That's freshman in high school. That's when you start working. If you got a job.
You still a fucking child.
Nah, if you not paying
it's different. It's different. It's different from where you from.
Yeah,
I guess
it's different
so.
Where you from.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
we was damn near grown at 16.
Right, you was over there on Fig.
We was damn near grown at 15, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
We was working at like 13 and a half for real.
When you was working though, what kind of money was you making?
Man, I was making like $12.
Was you paying your own rent? Was you buying?
I was paying my phone bill. I was buying my own shoes and shit.
So like, that's it. Anything you got your phone and your shoes. If I'm paying your rent, I'm buying your food. I'm keeping your lights on. I'm doing.
But that's like your parents' responsibility. They want to see you.
Okay, then if you are still my responsibility, you still my charge, and you gonna go out how I tell you to go out.
Right.
But if you feel
you move out, you get your own. I don't care if you 17 when you do it. You got your own spot. You pay your own bills. You do what you do.
Look,
I can't tell you no. I can't give you nothing but advice.
Yeah.
Once you pay your own.
I'm your life coach at that point. Yeah.
Look now, like going out in public with a bonnet on. If you do it, I'm not gonna be like, damn, look at her with that fucking bonnet on. I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm telling you the standard. Like growing up, it's not to go out there with a bonnet on.
Like I don't think that the whole bonnet thing should become this quasi criminalized thing that it's become. But I feel like you get certain reactions based on the way you present yourself.
For sure.
I know that, I'm going to get a different reaction dressed like this than I would in a suit and tie. And I accept that. If I come straight from the gym, I got a bandana on, I got board shorts and a beater, whatever. I'm probably musty. People are going to treat me differently than they would, if I'm,
fresh.
Well, why don't we understand that as a people?
So we do understand that, but people don't care
no more. If you want to wear the bonnet, then wear the bonnet.
We're in this whole pro-choice movement.
When you wear the bonnet,
everybody care about themselves. They don't give a fuck about nothing else.
No, because it don't matter how people view you if you got a bonnet on. If I got a do-rag on, if I got a dusty ass hat on, this is what I got.
It does
take me how I am.
No,
they
no,
can. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They can take you as you are. Yes, that's how they should do it. But you need to understand there's a real and an ideal. The ideal way that someone should perceive you is based on your character and how you physically act or communicate with them, right?
Okay.
That's ideal.
Yeah.
The real thing is when your ass come in there trying to rent something or do something with a fucking bonnet on and not dressed appropriately. I do the air quotes because, who's the fuck to say what's appropriate and what's not.
Okay.
They're going to treat you a certain way. We have to understand that. Yeah, somebody should treat you X, Y, and Z based off of what you do, not what you look like. But it doesn't happen that way. And people act like they're oblivious to people going to treat them a certain way when they wear the fucking bonnet.
I feel like we could put this towards the Sha'Carri Richardson situation. Everybody that's an athlete right now thinks they're above the rules, and everybody preaching why the hell she in trouble because of weed. When they're in a lot of their sports, they don't care.
I think the difference there is her situation is written in black and white. Marijuana is a prohibited substance as per the Olympic Committee. There is no law prohibiting bonnets.
Exactly.
So, if you want to wear the bonnet, then wear the bonnet. But understand, you get what you get.
Exactly. That's all the point I'm making. But obviously, growing up, the standard was don't come out there looking crazy.
Even if you want to apply the same logic, there is a rule in place regarding marijuana use. If you want to do what you want to do, then do what you want to do.
But you ain't finna run in no Olympics.
Exactly.
You ain't finna run in no
Olympics. We just removed accountability.
Y'all act like her mama ain't just died, man.
What does that have to do with anything?
Like you can't use that as an excuse, though.
It's
because it has everything to do with her on a personal level. And yes, on an empathetic level, it is fucked up that her mother passed and she had to find out the way that she found out. And nobody who hasn't lost a parent is in any position to say what they would or wouldn't do. But there is still a trade-off in place. If you want to go off the deep end and smoke weed and do all that shit, then do that. Fine.
Man, I think it's...
Nobody's saying you're wrong for it. But understand that doing that will disqualify you from Olympic contention.
And so we're wearing a soul cap. It's the same shit.
It's not the same shit.
It is the same shit to me, man. It's common sense tell me that's the same shit.
About recently.
Like
Look,
if you
I ain't never heard of no fucking soul caps till noon.
So that's just some shit they just made up.
Has been in place since the technology to drug test has been in place.
So since when?
So it ain't like they just slipped this shit in last.
Yeah, okay, so look, okay. So has swim caps.
Yes, but the soul cap is a new development. Was the soul cap an issue in the 2016 Olympics?
Soul caps haven't been an issue.
They just came around.
They haven't. It just came around. That's what I'm saying.
First off, have they worn? Has any teams wore a soul cap?
Now let me
Nobody's
ask you
wore
this.
a soul cap. I don't think if soul cap even
in
been
2016
so it wasn't a thing.
Marijuana a prohibited substance?
What you mean?
In 2016 was marijuana.
Yes, it was.
In 2012 was it a banned substance?
It still is a banned substance.
In 2008 was it a banned substance?
You're right.
1984. We going back to the 70s.
But guess what?
1976.
But guess what?
Back you want to go with it? So this isn't fucking new.
Once they realized marijuana could be used as a masking agent to dope your blood up, that's when they banned that shit. Because you can use weed and trick your blood out, and then you won't have no dope or weed in your system anymore.
You know what blood doping is? That's like you talking about two different things.
Hey, bro, just like they just did this.
Doping when you have it in your system, though.
Just like they just changed this rule. Just like they just changed this rule for the bonnets when they just banned it. They can just legalize the weed. What's wrong with that? Y'all changing rules?
It's not federally legal, though.
And it's not internationally legal.
Yeah. There's only a couple.
So the
was she in Tokyo smoking this shit?
The entire world needs to change
Amsterdam
their
smoking this shit
on the Olympic rules because one girl decided to hit a blunt, regardless of how
that's telling you shit
that
need to
woman
change.
may be. Why?
Because we don't do nothing to you.
So why
but
bother?
if you read what their rules are in place, they got a whole 5.
Well, y'all lost me on this weed shit now.
They got a whole 5 part reasoning on why marijuana isn't allowed in the Olympics. So it's not like they just throwing it at motherfuckers and saying no weed. They got a reason. They got science behind that shit. They put the shit in there. They got it all back.
I understand that. I understand that, but I'm just saying, what was the
just
reason?
Don't do weed.
So why is the bonnet? Why is the bonnet bad?
Exactly. When you're in Olympic training, Olympic contention, don't smoke weed.
Exactly.
So you telling me this the first time a girl wore a soul bonnet? So that means we gonna take back all her wins too because she had this soul bonnet on.
The same. She didn't break a
rule.
No,
I'm just okay.
She did
so
not break a rule, a long-standing rule, by wearing a soul bonnet.
Okay, so that let's take away her qualification then.
No, it's the same.
No, let's
principle.
take away from. No, it's the same principle.
She didn't violate anything by wearing the soul bonnet. It just wasn't approved.
They had to make up a rule because they thought she had an advantage.
That's what I'm saying.
So
now they making up a whole. They made up a whole new rule. And they can make up a whole new rule for Sha'Carri Richardson smoking weed. That should slow her down, and she's the fastest woman on earth ever.
So what
weed
about?
If she slowed down, that's her fault.
Fine.
She shouldn't have smoked the
now.
blunt.
So should we slow you down?
Marijuana from the Olympic drug ban. Now, so what about an archer who it steadies his hand?
Weed steadies your hand?
It relaxes you. So now a marksman who could use relaxation.
They got that shit in the Olympics.
They got archery. You never seen a bow and arrow in the Olympics? They got that shit.
I ain't never seen the motherfucking Olympics.
A marksman who could benefit from relaxation, that would become a performance enhancing substance.
That'll be perfect for a fucking archery mouth.
So now, are we to allow half of the Olympic athletic body to smoke, but not the other half?
Well, yeah,
are we to
I don't
slight
know.
one half of the competitive pool just to benefit one athlete?
Man, let the world smoke.
No smoking. I don't believe you.
That's because you in the Navy.
Steroids too while we're at it.
Let the world
I ain't gonna lie,
smoke.
banning them motherfuckers. I'm tired of seeing niggas at 24 pump their asses up. I'm tired of seeing that game.
What you mean?
Man, they be in that motherfucker with a needle. Bow! Getting the gym.
Wait, hold on.
Never seen that
Hey,
either.
you talking about 24 hours?
I was about to say that. They be all in the locker rooms.
Are you serious at the gym just doing it?
Oh, what? That's how they get right.
Bro, first off, it's the women's locker room that I go into, and they ain't out there fucking shooting steroids.
Of shit that you have not seen in your life.
Now, first thing, before you
staggering.
continue to speak, I didn't say I didn't see it. I'm talking about they ain't doing steroids in the women's locker room.
Like,
Now, I know people who, finagled. I may have been involved. I don't know. But I'm saying they ain't in the women's locker room at the gym doing that shit. But
I would beg to differ on that.
I've never been maybe they're more discreet.
Yeah, but I've known.
Maybe they're more.
I've been on the gym floor and they just.
And you seen them?
Yeah, I've seen some buff
no
ass.
way in hell.
Maybe they
I've
more
seen some
discreet
shit
than y'all
before.
because they
They
ain't out
just-
here pulling their cheeks out and shooting this shit
She
or in their
just
thighs.
be
They ain't
just
doing it.
All just. How many sets you got left?
Oh God, titties big as hell, legs strong as shit. All right, you got 380 on
Hey,
that.
I bet she 200 pounds. Shit, man.
Can you give me a spot?
Hey, she ain't a lady if she ain't 280.
Oh my God. That's
Hey, no, like real shit though, man. Hey, just legalize it.
I feel like it's not going to be
In order for
federally
that
legal
to be
for
a
a
credible
long time.
solution,
it's happening.
It will have to be legalized globally because the Olympics are global competition. And even if it were legal, just like in the state of California, the employer still withholds the right to.
Not
No, a lot of employers in California, like probably like 80% of the employers like stop like weed testing.
Yeah,
stop
but the
testing
other
for weed.
20 still reserves the right, and 100% has the right to. Whether they choose to or not is a personal prerogative. It's all about how you want to run your business. Mm-hmm. And the Olympic Committee is still a private organization. They have an EIN just like fucking Microsoft.
Man, hey, fuck that. We gonna hashtag. We gonna start the Ghetto Olympics up.
They said the Ghetto Olympics.
The Ghetto Olympics.
what the fuck the event's
What the
gonna be?
fuck the event's gonna
niggas be
be?
drinking Steel Reserve and boxing and shit.
Hey,
They can't
Hey.
feel nothing.
How many 40s can you drink in 60 seconds?
Hey, Ghetto Olympics is coming.
Four tall cans up. Fight can't feel shit.
No, but like, look, this is what we done did, man.
Cut him with a razor blade. He ain't gonna.
We'll do this.
We'll do this,
man. They won't let us in their shit, so we'll make our own shit.
What you mean they won't let us in our shit? We consistently win they shit.
We consistently dub that shit.
Hey, man, if we can't smoke,
you watch the basketball game, be 117.
Man, they be blowouts every game. I ain't gonna lie.
Just imagine if all the black people would have leave the NBA.
There will be some European niggas can hoop though when they come to the United States. I mean,
but if every
they gonna be a team full of Filipinos.
It would just be like the ABA.
So look,
They'd be god awful, man. You used to be watching them dribbling like this and shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, what if all your favorite athletes were to leave and start a league? What if LeBron started a league?
Like, what if we started up the Negro Leagues again? And you got niggas like the NBL Page pitching until they 63,
like the NBL and shit,
and like LeBron, Curry, everybody gone. Everybody just gone. Just said fuck it.
If they all go and then start their own team.
So you telling me y'all ain't gonna watch that?
LeVar Ball tried that and you laughed.
Yeah, you see what LeVar did and everybody clowned him.
What he do?
Everybody. LeVar had his own league.
What happened?
He got a lot of niggas out their situation. A lot of niggas made it to the NBA or made it to the G League or overseas for him. I ain't gonna lie.
But what I'm saying is,
you laughed in his face when he did it.
That's the daddy, right?
Yeah, that was the long.
I love him. When I have kids, I'm gonna be just like him.
What?
He made his family billionaires.
Hey, we ain't got time to play. We ain't got no time to play. We trying to make this money, y'all. Get y'all ass.
I mean, it's fucked up how he.
I'm gonna be a mix between him
right, though.
and
He
Joe.
Ain't no Joe Jackson.
I'm gonna be. That's what I'm gonna be a mix between him and Joe, baby.
Ain't no Joe
and a little bit, and sprinkle a little bit of Master P on that motherfucker right there.
Never seen that nigga beat his
kids. So speaking of Master P,
I'm gonna be just like that motherfucker.
So you are allowed to have endorsements in the NCAA now. So Master P, his son, I think he sign his son?
Yeah, $2 million. He got his son a deal for $2 million.
Man, the first deal.
Easy day.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. I used to have an idea for what college players should get. I thought it should be like 10 years free education, no matter how far you go in those 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you finish your degree and you want to go to law school, you want to go to med school, and you within your 10 years, then boom, you win.
I always looked at it as
if you don't use it, then you don't
should go
use
free, period. That's fucked up. They have to still pay, right?
I always looked at it.
So they have scholarships, right?
Right, but
when they lose their scholarship, right? Or let's say they get hurt, I think it should be like, if you get hurt, but you had a full ride, that full ride should continue for 10 years.
And it does. I mean, you talking about in
college. Let's say you.
I mean, though,
let's say you had a full ride, right? You graduated. You did 4 years in the league. You know, from your last day as a college athlete, you should have 10 years past that point. So let's say you did 4 years in the league, you didn't go to school, you should have 6 years of eligibility left. And you can go get whatever
for the motherfuckers that leave early.
6 years, right.
Yeah.
Especially NFL, because niggas don't last. I mean, it's for
them niggas get hit once and they shit done.
Brett Favre that played 20 years, you got niggas that play 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Or they don't even make it. You know, they declare
for
the draft. They no longer eligible for NCAA play.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get picked up, or they do get picked up, but they get cut. You know, they
I always looked at it
or whatever, and that's it for them.
I always looked at it as when college basketball players declare for the draft. If they don't sign with an agent, they could still go back to college. So I always looked at it like, if niggas most of the time when niggas in college going to the NFL, they don't declare. I mean, they don't sign with agents instantly. They just say, I'm going
once
to
you declare
draft.
for the draft, in football, you're ineligible.
Yeah.
So you can't declare for the draft, not get picked up, and then go back and play another year in college.
Yeah.
Like, it's over.
That's fucked up.
So, I mean, you can find another lane to play football. You can play CFL, arena ball, or whatever. But, you know, if you don't make it there, then your football career is more or less over.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's foul, because now you got these kids 21 years old
who don't put everything in football.
You really don't have an education, and the one thing you know how to do, you can't really do professionally anymore.
That's when they become trainers and shit.
And that's cool, but
there's so many of them at this point, man.
Yeah, and it's not even that it's oversaturated.
It's not room for more.
I mean, even being a trainer requires an education. If you want to train for an NFL team, you know, those guys are kinesiology PhDs or even MDs.
Right.
You know, you're a straight up medical doctor. You have a PhD in kinesiology or something. These aren't just like, you know, I did a little online course. I'm going to go train Dolphins players.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it works. So if you gave this much of your time and talent to a university, the least they can do is pay it forward. Because off of one fucking football game, they make enough to pay any given student.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all sucked the nigga's dick so hard to come to that school, and then as soon as he leave, it's fucked. And
they make millions in revenue off advertising.
Stupid money.
But they made
Saturday.
so much
money.
They added up what they made off Reggie Bush. Bro, USC made so much money
and
off
stripped
Reg.
him of his Heisman.
They took that nigga Heisman away for getting $300,000, man.
And to this day, if you look up Heisman, if you look up the Heisman winners by year, 2004 is vacated.
Yeah.
So y'all think that's like?
They gonna give it to him.
Okay.
They gonna give it back to him probably.
Okay, look, I got a question.
They're
I got a question.
They're not gonna give it back to him until he dies.
I'm sorry for piggybacking. But if we just changing rules and shit, right? Then, hey,
he back on it.
Yeah, I'm back.
You talking about the Olympic thing?
Let's just
He's
legalize.
gonna go back to fucking legalize marijuana.
They are changing rules.
If you change the rule, it still wouldn't benefit her in this situation.
It wouldn't, bro. It would actually help other countries that just fucking shoot bow and arrows all day. They would dominate that shit.
We don't care about that. We want
these bows.
her to go ahead.
Y'all
serious?
I'm saying
that's
the category
the
though.
Olympic sports are track, wrestling, track, gymnastics, and swimming?
It's hella deeper.
What else they got?
That's what I'm saying.
It's fucking rowing.
What's that?
They got
What's that?
They got fucking
They got
archery.
bobsled.
That's Winter Olympics.
They got what's this shit right? What's the shit where you go to curling? They got curling. Winter Olympics.
Oh hell no!
In summer you got tennis. You got track and field, of course, wrestling, boxing.
Yeah.
You got weightlifting. You've got
They got step team.
swimming. You've got
that's
synchronized swimming.
Black Olympics. They gonna have a step team.
Diving.
You
hear me now?
Soccer. Yeah, high dive.
Yeah.
Probably some more that I left out, but it's a gang of sports.
Yeah.
I mean, the main ones are the ones that get
Is
broadcast.
cheerleading?
No, synchronized swimming probably be the closest thing.
Yeah. It's just the main ones that get broadcasted that everybody knows.
Because I mean,
about,
when
but
I
it's
watch,
deeper than what you think.
I really only watch wrestling, boxing, track and field.
Yeah.
I like watching the synchronized
and
swimming.
gymnastics.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they
that's
got
impressive.
volleyball too.
Oh yeah, they do got volleyball. Yeah.
You know what?
Yep.
But look, I'm going. Hey, y'all step into my mind real quick. Hey, Black Utopia.
Yes.
You know what Black Utopia has in it? You ever seen Black Utopia?
What is that?
Black Utopia, man, where we got our own businesses, where we got our own sports, where we got our own companies, where we got our own everything.
Are you talking about if a world was ran from the rip off black people and we slaved the white people?
No. I'm not talking about that. I don't want to do all that.
We ain't got slavery.
I don't
want to
do all that.
Exclude them.
I want us to utilize our. I want us
We don't
to
even
literally
have to exclude them. We can just monetize ourselves.
I just really want to
because I mean, American culture is just whatever black people are doing at the time anyway.
Yeah. Let's take all our talents elsewhere.
Where you want to go? Where you want to go?
We don't gotta go.
The hell we gonna go back to Africa?
No.
No, he meant like elsewhere, as in like money.
Take our talents and stop selling them out.
Yes, Jason. Yes, Jason.
I get what you're saying.
Let's take our talents elsewhere. If we were to take our talents like elsewhere, like say like we got our own awards. Like you see how we boycotting Grammys and stuff like that because Grammys ain't
but
fair
we gotta be
and
serious
all that.
all across the
No,
board.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But every time we say we talking about unity, right? We always talk about this could happen, niggas can't get together. Oh, niggas wouldn't. You know, that's all we say. But if we actually put all that negative energy that we have saying that we can't do some shit and actually do some shit, bruh, you know what kind of impact we could have? Like, I'm just saying, like, y'all can't even fathom.
I'm just gonna say, it's people like us, like-minded, that think intellectually deeper than the average black person in our community will think, and then you had a simple-minded people that just don't give a fuck. So that's why we'll forever be in that cycle of trying to fight with the motherfuckers that's ignorant and don't really understand versus the people that do understand.
That's like
have you
we
ever
had
heard of the theory of critical mass?
What's that?
In order to reach a critical mass in engineering or even in society, you don't need 100%. You need 10%.
Oh yeah.
So if you expand the structure by 10% of its overall mass, it collapses.
Science.
In order to reach a tipping point.
Man, fuck all that science and shit,
In
man.
order to reach a tipping point,
that boy too drunk, too high for that shit.
Oh, Nigga, that's nigga.
So if you
the
were
roots, nigga, tipping point.
Yeah, that was the point of that
I
album.
know.
If you actually go back and listen to it.
I understand where you're coming from.
That's what he was trying to say.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm talking about the fact that when I said what if we everybody in the NBA, all the black people in the NBA were to leave.
Everyone. You just need
I'm just saying, but you couldn't fathom that.
Like if
you couldn't even fathom that.
LeBron
You see how many excuses though. Look how many excuses you came up with. I ain't. Look how many excuses both of y'all came up with. I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but just imagine how many excuses y'all had, or why it couldn't work. I said take every single one of your favorite players, every single black player in the NBA. If they had their own league, would you watch it? And everybody was like, "Oh man, nigga, see, LeVar Ball tried to do that," and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look, it didn't work.
Fuck LeBron though. If we really talking real shit, no, I mean I'm not saying fuck. No, I'm not saying fuck LeBron like in a whole. I'm just saying like fuck. I'm just saying like in this situation. I'm just saying in this situation, fuck LeBron. If motherfuckers really wanted that whole black movement, then they should have supported the fuck out of LeVar, no matter their personal likings of the man, no matter what he said on the internet, no matter what his antics would be. He's just like a Floyd Mayweather for his kids.
But it was
promoting this shit. But you gotta promote yourself.
But it was scared though. Everybody was scared. Everybody was scared. They was gonna lose money. Go back to what Tori said. Everybody worried about themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody worried about themselves.
You know what's interesting is LeBron doesn't own the rights to his own name.
He don't.
But that was the point of Big Baller Brand. Because, I mean, Baller Brand was a play on the name Ball. So it actually was
Triple B's.
Their name that they were branding. But the point is that the way that shit was supposed to work was that because they owned, Big Baller Brand, they weren't bound by Nike, Under Armour, any of these other major corporations.
They had them weak ass shoes though. That's what get a nigga for
that's
real.
That's besides the point because now let's say that's besides the point because let's say one game LaMelo wants to come out and wear the Triple B's. He could do that.
And when he did wear them, everybody was wearing them.
Let's say another game.
He was jumping on.
Let's say he wants to sign a one-game deal with Adidas and wear their shoes.
They was weak as
do that. He wants to do another one with Nike. He wants to do another one with so and so.
Fucked up Kobe's.
The point is, nobody owns it. He owns the rights to his own name, so he can do whatever he wants. So even if he doesn't want to wear those shoes, his own shoes, he doesn't have to. He can wear whatever the fuck he wants. LeBron James has to wear Nike.
Yeah, forever.
Even if Under Armour is more comfortable.
That's what I'm saying, man. If we had our own shit, we wouldn't have. Man, if motherfucker wanted to wear Chucks, he can wear Chucks.
Exactly.
That's out there dunking on them with Chucks.
That was the point, and that was the point that LeVar Ball was trying to get across. He even said it.
Man, let me have my own league. Give me my own league. I don't give a damn if a nigga got Tim's on. Nigga out there balling.
He told us he can hoop in whatever Kobe's he want. He like, nigga, you fucking me on this shit. You can hoop in the Kobe's.
You talking about Kobe?
Yeah, when he was wearing the Kobe's.
Oh man, hey, don't nobody want
controversy.
Remember the Kobe that looked like an Audi? The Adidas, the old.
I hate you.
The crazy eights.
The one that looked like a shoe. Looked like a car.
Oh, you talking about the plain ones? The little big bulky shits. The OG Kobe's.
Man, that's what everybody wearing now anyway, man.
The ones that zip up actually comfortable, and I don't even hoop, but those are like the most.
I ain't gonna lie, the Crazy Eights was comfortable as fuck to me. I used to hoop in them bitches when I was a kid.
Man, Kobe was in them, man. They gotta be comfortable, man. He had a shoe that looked like the Audi. He had it.
Michael Jordan hooped in Jordans and them like the
I ain't gonna lie, bro. But he probably had some special J's,
He only wore certain shoes though.
He only wore 11s and 1s.
Any Jordans, man, should hurt.
Nah, if you real niggas can hoop in 11s and 1s. Real niggas can hoop.
Like Team Jordans is cool, but like the actual
11s.
Nah, you can hoop 11s,
13s, 5s,
12s.
12, bro. You can really
hoop in them bitches, bro. You can hoop in them bitches, bro.
I was with you on like the 1s, maybe the 11s.
The 2s,
no, I don't know about 1s. I don't know about 1s.
Ain't got enough ankles.
2s, yeah, but not no 1s, bro. I don't know.
The 5s, you can hoop in some 5s. You can definitely hoop in 5s.
I wouldn't even hoop in 5s.
I would never hoop in 5, but them bitches is so clean, man. I ain't gonna lie. The suede on them bitches is different.
Bro, I like this nigga, man.
Y'all from the same place.
What's up, man?
He talk. He know his shoes,
That's
man.
a hug it out after this.
Man, hey.
They gonna crip walk up out of here.
On me. You gonna hit that shit about this bitch. You gonna hit that shit about that bitch.
Hey, man, fuck it, man. We gonna do it, man.
Hey, they stand with their toes pointed out.
Man,
anyway.
no, for real. Like real shit. Like, if I really had my own league, man, you
what we
balling
gonna do?
in
All right,
forces.
we talking big time. That's a league. What can we do right now to have our own? Like,
I think what we can do right now is we could tell motherfuckers to put down their phones if you see a situation.
Hey, guess what?
Step in.
Hey, guess what? Talk to them. Because that's what we doing right now.
Man, if you
I
motherfuckers
can't with
see a
this
situation,
boy.
step in.
Stop voting for presidents and vote local.
On me, stop. It really start locally. Start
How we gonna
voting
get
your
10%
black
of the
people
people-
into the
Look,
mayor's office
we
if
trying
you
to
want
do
to
the
see
same?
change.
And
falling for that. The lesser of two evils. You gotta vote for somebody. Stop.
Hey, this
yeah.
boy
And what else?
What
you got?
Crazy as it sounds,
What you got for him?
People that actually affect
fucked
their
up,
lives.
as fucked up as it sounds, I would have voted Kanye to be president. I feel like that nigga would have made a change, possibly.
I'm not with you on that one, but
Hey,
Kanye's views as a mental health is fucked up. His mental health is bad. So I'll be low key.
I will grant you that he's no crazier than any other sitting president, but
No, he's not.
I'm not voting.
He's
for
not.
Kanye.
Look at George Bush.
Look at Donald Trump.
That's
Man.
what I'm saying. So
That
you
nigga
telling
was
me
damn near do something. Yeah, no,
Look at Ronald Reagan.
Mexicans.
He was in there with
Kanye,
Alzheimer's.
man,
He was standing
Kanye,
there shaking his
man,
shit.
hey, everybody talk all this shit about Kanye, bro. Kanye ain't
What
that
worse could
motherfucking
that
crazy.
nigga have done in office than Trump ain't already did last 4 years?
Kanye ain't that fucking crazy,
That's not the
bro.
point, because
He made $1 billion.
The
He
president
a
of the United
billionaire.
States doesn't
He's
really
not that
affect your
fucking
life.
crazy.
I gave a caveat. I gave a second part to that statement. I didn't say stop voting. I said vote local.
Yeah, no, I heard you.
Vote for the people that actually affect your lives. Your congressman, your city council, your treasurer, your sheriff, your judges. Those are the people that you will.
Man, how you know? I don't trust none of these niggas, man.
Put somebody.
Me don't trust none of them politicians.
Anyway,
All
those
types of
those are the
fuckery.
people that affect your daily life. You don't have access to the president. You have access to your congressman. You have access to your city council. You have access to your chamber
Vote
of commerce.
at all elections.
You don't have access to the. You can't
Vote at
you
all
can,
elections.
You can call. You can email your congressman. You can't email the president.
You can sit at the assembly council meeting. You can't sit at the presidential meeting.
Vote
Exactly.
at all elections. All elections are important, especially the local ones. Vote at all of them.
The presidential election.
Vote at all of them.
Local. It's not important because
Man,
you have too
Vote
many
at all of them.
levels you have to pass before you reach the presidential.
But if you do the
level.
local,
and we overlook those. In
if you
favor
vote at the
of
local
presidency.
and also
And fight for felons' rights to vote.
Hell no.
Why not?
Hey, let my nigga Ray vote.
Why
I
not?
ain't gonna
Why,
lie.
I'm
why are you
fucking
against
done.
felons' right to vote?
you got a nigga named Ray for real.
Only reason why
I
I'm
know
against the
nigga named
felons'
Ray Ray.
rights to vote.
Why?
Because
Why come a felon can't vote?
Hold on.
I feel like voting will start being fucked up. You'll have a lot of legislations that'll come
So
around
because they're
to.
guilty of a crime doesn't mean they can make a sound political
No.
decision?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it depends on your felony. I'm saying like if it's a
What
if it's
felony
a,
can they not
if it's
vote
a,
for?
If it's a grade 1 felony, the highest felony you can get, then hell no. But if it's a low felony, like if a nigga beat somebody ass to almost death and they gave him a felony because of that, then okay, then
He can vote.
he could vote.
What's the difference?
But murderers and niggas that's out here shredding it off,
Nigga,
man,
what?
they shouldn't be able to vote for
You
shit.
No,
think a
so
murderer
why-
can make
they
a
don't-
sound decision?
Hell, what
Clearly
sound
he
decision
didn't.
that nigga gonna make in 5 seconds? He done kissed his whole life away. You know it only
Yeah,
take
he
3
committed
seconds
a
to kill a
murder.
nigga.
It does,
This
but
nigga sound.
Hey,
First of
Hold
all-
on now. What the fuck?
But hey, that you know.
I'm saying.
Hey,
I
you
don't
know,
think that
hey,
renders
you know when the
him
motherfucker
incapable
don't
of
know, they be
voting.
like, hey, yo,
Because first of
what?
all,
you know,
Not for
if
real.
he has
nigga,
the
you
right
don't
to
know.
vote, then that means he is out on the
Y'all
street.
crazy,
We're not
bro.
talking about people in
But
prison. You said felons. You didn't say inmates. So people
Okay, I
that
get what
are
you're saying.
actually on the street.
No, fuck that.
So even if you do have a murder conviction on your
Fucking
record,
inmates can vote too. They can just line up. It's easy.
they do.
It's
They
just
call-
easy. They can just go
do.
ahead and do
They
their
call
thing.
them swing states.
Shut the fuck
I'm gonna tell you this.
But in all seriousness,
Well, I can't with none of these people on this
in
panel
all
today.
seriousness, they if you're on the street and you can actually go to a polling place and vote, and you have a murder or armed robbery on your record, why shouldn't you have the right to vote? The assumption is if you're not, either A, you haven't been caught, or B, you've served your sentence.
Yeah. I just feel like they couldn't make a sound decision then. How do you feel like they're gonna make a sound?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I feel you on that point. I honestly, God, feel you on that point. But I think every man should have the right to vote. Yeah. Just because that is your right as a citizen. Not on some, just because you a felon. This some state shit. Everybody has the right to vote. So everybody should have the rights they are entitled to. That means the right to fucking live. That's the right to live. That's the right to bear arms. Everybody should have the right to do these things.
So you feel like if it was not federally,
so first things first,
a federal crime,
if they are alive and a U.S. citizen,
hitman should be licensed to carry a gun.
But look,
no, disagree with Black on
okay,
that.
but
no.
My question is this:
no,
if they're alive and living in the U.S. and they are U.S. citizens, why shouldn't they be able to vote? Because things that happen politically affect their everyday life. Why should they not be able to vote?
Repeat the question.
Okay, we talking about felons and allowing them to vote and whatnot. If they're alive, U.S. citizen, why shouldn't they be able to vote? Because the things and decisions that happen.
Is this person incarcerated or are they not?
They're not. We
already said have the right to vote.
Right, but it was an argument somewhere around here because I really wasn't following along. I was drinking my wine.
I think if
somewhere out here saying they shouldn't vote.
If they are free, if they're not incarcerated.
But if they're incarcerated, the things don't affect their everyday life.
I think if you're incarcerated, you lose the right. You pretty much lose all rights.
You're on pause. You're on pause from the world.
Right.
I feel like it should just be levels to it. They should just level it.
Like if you read the 15th Amendment is, the grant of citizenship and, the abolishment of slavery, except as, convicted or incarcerated of crime.
Yeah. Or slave.
Okay, so look, check this out. Check this out.
Just saying.
Y'all talking about this shit.
Incarceration.
Y'all talking about this shit, but y'all forgetting.
It is.
Y'all forgetting. There's some people in there that are convicted of crimes that they didn't commit, right?
Selling a dime of weed.
Or some lesser crimes. Or lesser crimes.
Then you did it.
But look. All right. So how many? All right. No. So let's come out. Let's come outside. Let's step outside because we outside right now. How many people do you know that actually vote? How many black folks you know that actually vote?
I corral my people to vote.
I know for real. But I still like people my age. I don't know a lot of them.
Let's say.
Hey, look, I ain't shit. I go on the websites and all my friends search their name, and if I know their birthday, I search if they registered. And then I'm
get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my mama, I'm searching if you registered because I'm a judge ass and we going to take your ass to the poll. We going to figure this one out. We can't be friends, my guy.
That's why you register from that nigga at Walmart.
What
you register with that nigga at Walmart.
What you talking? No, I register online, but I'm telling
he was like, I'll give you this here candy bar if you register.
Man, fuck you, man. No, I'm just saying there's an option and avenue to search people and make sure they're registered so you can.
Goddamn, Karen.
I ain't no fucking Karen, but I'm gonna make sure that
your name is Your name is Kim.
I don't give a fuck. But
we gonna call you Kim. We ain't gonna call you Karen.
It came in handy when my great uncle, he didn't know if he was registered, and it's too damn close to the polls for him to go register, right? Mm-hmm. So what I did was look his name up and his birthday. Boom, you already registered. Take him to the poll and let him do his thing.
No, but my point is, I believe every fucking American, if you have American behind your motherfucking your race, you should be able to vote. You should be able to vote because that's your constitutional right to vote.
We agree on that.
So look, that don't matter if you a felon, if you
should they be registered?
If you rape somebody, if you kill somebody, if you did anything.
Whoa.
It doesn't.
Think rapists should vote.
Why rapists can't vote?
It don't matter.
What the fuck you mean?
No, I'm just saying it doesn't matter because look, we can't pick and choose. We can't pick and choose these fucking laws, bruh.
Yeah.
We picking and choosing all these fucking laws and shit, and none of this shit applies to us.
I actually agree with Black.
None of this shit applies to us. All this shit.
The caveat I have is if you're actively incarcerated, I don't think you should have a vote.
Yeah, because you can't get to the fucking polls.
If you serve your sentence, regardless of what that.
But the niggas on the child sex offender list that in the neighborhoods and shit. I mean, they on the list, so they shouldn't be able to vote for real, because they on the list still.
Bruh, hey,
you gotta watch out for them niggas. They might touch a kid.
We can't pick and choose, man.
But I'm saying that there's a whole list for sick motherfuckers that's in the city.
But we black, bro. We can't pick and choose all these fucking laws, bro. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I understand where you coming from, and I feel where you coming from. And I wish it was like that. In a perfect world, it would be like that. But it's not like that. World. This shit don't apply to us. All this shit don't apply to us. Half our fucking votes don't even get counted. And the other half don't even fucking vote. So you telling me if we had a fucking felon that actually wanted to vote, you wouldn't let this nigga vote? You ain't voting.
I feel you.
Nigga, you ain't voting. You talking about these niggas can't vote, man, but niggas ain't voting.
And it damn near might dilute out the motherfuckers that don't vote.
That's what I'm saying.
It will.
At least somebody
the numbers.
At least somebody can speak for us. Man, if we have somebody who actually wants to vote. I'm not saying I go out and vote for city council and all that, but guess what? I wish somebody would go out and vote for me because I'm not voting.
Yeah.
I don't usually do that. But that would be cool if we had somebody to fucking vote for us.
Fuck that nigga on the bike playing.
Hey.
That nigga playing that gushy, yeah, and
Sure that they can hear that on the
No, but that's real shit, man. Like a lot of rules don't really apply to us, man. All of these shits, all these fucking laws and shit that they come up with, man. Like that shit, like bruh, like you let a motherfucker literally sit on my neck for 10 minutes, nigga, and that shit cool.
Yeah.
You can literally tell me to reach for my motherfucking wallet, nigga, and say it's a gun and kill me, and that's just cool. We can't pick and choose these laws, bro. If we got them, bro, we should be able to use them, bro.
Yeah.
We should be able to utilize that shit, man. You should be allowed to wear.
You gotta think about why is the purpose that it can't vote.
You just actually hit it on the head. You was like,
you about to say it too.
You don't vote locally, but then you use the example of, you know, you're allowed to kill me and, you know, all this kind of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. You know, for these various petty, you know, acts or whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you vote for the district attorney that doesn't press charges. That's a local election.
Mm-hmm. You see what happened in L.A. Mm-hmm. You see what happened with Draco the Ruler.
You see in Atlanta when they voted out Paul Howard, who was going to bring charges on that dude who killed, you know, the man out in Wendy's during the riots. They voted him out.
You see, but what if he didn't get voted out? What if he didn't get
voted
out?
The importance of voting locally.
That's the importance.
No, I understand the importance of voting locally. I'm just saying I don't do it personally.
But I'm saying,
and I ain't gonna sit up here and cap like I do all that.
So I think what Jason is saying is the fact that you say you don't do it locally, you kind of don't even have no legs to stand on to be mad about.
That is more important than voting for
No. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about anything. I just said people should have the right to, if they want to. Just like I should have the right to drive down the street without getting profiled. I should be able to do that shit if I want to. I should be able to do that. If that's my right, I should be able to do it. So everybody should have the right. If they want to do it, they do it. If they don't, fuck it. They don't do it.
Yeah.
But I should have the right to. If I want to go to the fucking store and I get fucking harassed, I should be able to do that. I should have the right to fucking vote.
Fuck out of a nigga if he say touch me. Like for real, like
what the fuck?
I'm just putting that.
Man.
I'm just using it as a hypothetical situation. As a woman, like if a nigga said, "Ooh, hey, let me see that ass," like you should be able to slap that nigga. Wouldn't know?
Oh my mom.
Like, you know that should be a right to.
Like I feel like catcalling should be illegal, low key. I used to hate that shit growing up.
Is that legal or illegal?
Illegal.
You know what that means?
Catcalling.
I know what catcalling means, but I didn't know.
He said illegal.
No, it shouldn't be. It should be like. It shouldn't be allowed, low key.
It's like, harassment.
It's low key is harassment. Like saying, "Hey, baby, come here, baby." Hey.
Well, how you gonna get her attention? Let me see you get her attention from down the street.
I'm gonna go.
You just walk up. You gotta walk
run
up.
on there.
Just push your issue. You better just get over there how you can. You better run, nigga.
Damn, I missed her.
You gotta walk over there and just.
Notice Blak ain't say run. Everybody say we just run over there.
No, I said you gotta walk over there. You gotta get over there.
You gotta get out. You gotta get a scooter or something.
Hey, get a bird.
The street and it's like, hey, red shirt.
Oh my God, that's the worst.
That shit never
they always
work.
That shit don't ever work, bro. That shit don't work ever.
Bitches be forgetting what color they got on.
Be like, huh? What the
Or you be in a moving car, you going down the street doing 35, and it's like, hey baby. What's she supposed to just take off in the day?
Ignorant as hell.
Meet you at the light.
Hey, can you meet me at the crosswalk?
Have y'all ever tried to talk to somebody in a car side by side?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We used to call it catching in traffic.
Catch her in traffic
Putting
for
your number
sure.
in it. What's your number?
Especially on the 405, you be gridlocked.
Or you at the light and the light turn green and she got your phone still.
Hey,
I'm talking about it be so bad you put that motherfucker in
how the fuck you know about the 405?
Get out and just walk to the car. Like,
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie, I be so packed.
How you know about the 405? When you pass, especially when you pass by like Carson, or when you go by like Anaheim where that IKEA.
You out in the valley and shit.
In the valley, the little thooters be outside.
The little what?
The little thoots. You know what I'm talking about? The little thoots.
What
They
that?
said the thooters.
You don't know what a thooter is? It's a thought basically, but this is the Cali. This is the Cali thing. I'm calling female thought. We call them thooters.
That's funny.
That's because y'all got a Hispanic accent. It's still spelled the same.
Thooter, bop.
T-H-O-T. Thooters.
Thooter.
Oh my God, y'all need to be banned.
So ain't nobody ever holler at you at the red light.
There's some niggas for Shelly holler at you at the red light. They're like, hey, little nice little brown skin. Mama see.
Go ahead, lie.
Man.
Oh my God, you're Tori the Bodi.
I went to Walmart. And
That's your Instagram, Tori the Bodi?
Dude, yes, with all eyes anyway. This Hispanic dude had the size of his head shaved with a ponytail hanging. And I'm just walking. I don't even know what the fuck I was grabbing something real quick. He was like, hey, you work out? That's random as fuck. Because I don't feel I look like I work out like that. But he's like, you work out? I was like, yeah, a little bit.
How you don't feel like you work out when your name Tori the Bodi and you got workout videos all on your Instagram? That's all you have is workout videos. Yeah,
but for me, I don't feel like,
Tori,
I don't have a physique.
Thanks, I'm a personal trainer.
I don't have like a physique, like, you know what I'm saying?
You
it ain't like popping.
Tori,
You do got a physique.
For
Bro.
me, I want more.
you got fucking traps.
What do you mean you don't have a physique?
What the fuck you talking about?
Like you could go run a nigga over right now, as it is.
Oh, my mama.
You look like Simone Biles and shit.
No, that bitch toes is strong.
Hold on, no. Hey, don't call her no bitch, though.
Excuse me. The
Black
goat's toes is
Young
strong.
lady.
Young woman.
Young woman.
I ain't gonna lie, her toes strong as shit.
You saw the shit I saw.
we
That
was
was
talking about
strong
bonnets.
That ballerina work is no joke, nigga.
We talking about bonnets and weed. What about that like triple vault that she hit that they outlawed because it was too dangerous?
Because they fucking petty.
Exactly, because she
That's
goes.
unfair.
Bro, she's
You see what I'm saying?
When you so
when
small and compact, bro, you could do a lot of shit on them little things.
I
boy.
was like, yo, that is actually more of a win than her being allowed to
Exactly.
compete. Like, you so cold, it's illegal.
Hey, boy, they be jumping out this motherfucker, ain't it?
No,
it be cracking over here.
they turned up on
I
El
want to
Capone
play that shit
Boulevard.
when I go outside. Beat the bat.
Like, how you
Beat
so
them out.
nice, they gotta outlaw
damn,
your
bitches
style.
stuck in at it. Huh?
How you so nice, they gotta outlaw your style.
But
'Cause
they
she's
always
so-
do that to
hey,
black
she been
people.
a dog. She been a dog since she
That's
got
like-
into the game.
That's like the cat
And,
suit with us.
and you know when her
If
brother,
somebody did that to me, I
you know
would be
when her-
okay with it. Like,
you know when
I'm
her-
just that good.
What
Like,
is
I
it?
just come up with some new shit.
yeah.
What her brother do? Hold
Her
on.
brother caught a body, and it was like Simone Biles' brother. Simone Biles'
Oh,
brother.
yeah,
this,
that was
Simone
a
Biles'
couple
brother
years ago,
that.
maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
Simone Biles' brother this. Simone Biles' brother that. It was
Mind
not.
your business.
It
That's
was
all
not
you gonna
that-
hear.
That's
Had
all you
nothing to
gonna
do
hear.
with her.
Again,
nothing to do with
they
her.
always try to find a way.
She wasn't
I know
even
y'all
at the
say it was the
party.
rules or whatever that she fucked up, Miss.
I stand on that.
But
when
they
it comes
always
to
find.
weed, not-
Yeah, weed. But I'm just
because
saying they always
before
find a
the
way.
weed,
Be
they
in the
were going
spotlight.
in on her weave and her fingernails.
Yeah, they was
and
gassing
all
her.
that
They was
shit.
just gassing her shit from
And
the
I
rip.
think her hair is no worse than an NFL player with dreads.
Y'all seen
And I ain't
Flo?
gonna lie,
Then
her
Flojo
hair-
used to
her
have
hair-
long
Yeah,
nails
that
and
was
shit
her.
too.
That was her trademark.
Exactly.
And her
so,
hair is no different than 99% of black women right now.
Like, all right, look.
Everybody's
man,
wearing lace fronts.
If you applying for a job,
They said
at
black
IBM,
women with
then all right,
colored
cool,
hair
yeah.
equals magic.
If you're going for a
On my
job,
mama.
if you're going for a job at IBM or some shit, then yeah, the green
Yeah.
hair is all
Not if you a
Orange
phone
hair.
consultant. You ain't gotta go.
right. But like, yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you get what you get. Like I said, you're not gonna apply for a senior vice president position with neon green wigs on. But
You do that shit after you get hired.
that is not what she's doing. She's running track and
Independently.
she's doing it well. And I mean, it's no worse than a football player with dreads, a boxer with a mohawk, or
but you know what's crazy?
Basketball player with the palm tree, afro.
If we didn't have I
don't see anything wrong with her hair, anything wrong with her fingernails in the lane of what she does.
We need more men in gymnastics, African American men, because.
Man, you
first off, when I was a little kid, y'all niggas
busting his toes open.
No. Listen, I'm saying that because y'all already y'all motherfuckers been flipping since y'all was fucking 3.
I've been doing
gymnastics is one of those things.
I'm just saying, niggas know how to flip.
Hey, hold on.
You know how to flip, right?
We're too big now.
Not now.
Off a diving board.
You can flip.
Oh hell yeah!
And it's one of those things those kids start gymnastics when they're like 2, 3
That's
years
why they don't
old.
go over
Understood.
5.
But
Black
the point
Utopia
that I'm making
again.
is where
in
do
Black
you
Utopia.
In Black
gymnastics
Utopia, we
gyms
need
in
to
black
see more.
neighborhoods?
Like we would
Nowhere.
Think about this though. You talking about the
That's
shit
the
that's
name of
going
my
on
new
right
album,
now.
Black
You talking about
Utopia.
shit that's going on right now. I'm just saying
Catch that on
what I could
Apple Music.
foresee that we would be as a people if more black men did gymnastics. You would have more moves that would be banned because we are already naturally good at things. And if given the tools and the you know what I'm saying, the coaches and the space to develop, and then also the not having the elders be like, what boy, why you ain't
What if
you
I
don't
told
got
you I
that
could do
balance beam and
muscle-ups
shit
on
like that?
rings? If I could do muscle up, what if I told you I could do muscle ups on gymnastics?
I would believe you because it's already in us to do certain things. Like we don't even have to fucking try.
I ain't gonna lie,
hard.
the rings ain't that hard. I could damn near bust down on the rings, bro.
We don't even have to
Lie,
try
'cause
that
I used to be on
hard.
the monkey bars going
We
crazy
really
and
don't.
shit.
That's something just
No, but that's
genetically
the
in
thing.
us.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Bust out a muscle up.
I can't do none of that shit. I can't do none of that shit.
I love your honesty, man.
Hey, at least she honest
for real.
though.
I ain't about to be-
I hate niggas that be capping about shit they can't do. Like, come on, man.
Nah, you ain't gonna never hear that shit from me. If I could do it, I could do it. I could dust all y'all
Hey,
though.
if
But,
a duck can pull a
but
truck,
look,
can a duck pull a
I'll give him
truck,
that. He
hook
can
the
get
trucker up?
You ain't dusting me.
I give him that. He got some.
hey,
I'm
bro.
going. I'm going.
He
Hey,
did at
be-
the time. I don't know
be-
about
be
now,
careful,
but when we
man.
race,
I'm going.
He got some feet.
And I'm hitting
I
the
give him
fence in
that.
there too.
But I'm saying though, I already know, like just by being around boys
We ran
and shit,
a 40 one
y'all can
time
do
and it
lot
was
of
a dead
shit.
tie.
No,
Bro.
but they keep.
Yeah, he quit.
I ain't gonna lie, short niggas be quick, man. Cause they legs ain't long.
I was a running back, man.
You look like you was a
Back in the
running back.
day, back in the day.
Well, why
you know.
he turned his head?
But
He
look,
lying,
he said,
boy, that boy lying.
Back in
boy.
the day,
don't
back
know.
in the day.
Oh no,
Like I'm vouching
Day.
for him. Like we ran a 40 one time. We was like it was a dead tie, and I'm not slow nigga either.
In the flip flops.
We
You
got
know
a
the
race.
ones I'm talking about.
We got a race one day.
What I'm about to say is they keep making new rules because we keep breaking all these fucking records, man.
It is true though.
You gon' fuck around, y'all. Man,
Ain't gonna have no sport.
I'm with Sha'Carri Richardson, man, because hey, bruh, she smoked the blunt, man. She smoked the blunt.
I damn near like that they're enforcing it because after that whole Russia situation,
What did Russia do?
they was drilling holes in the walls, taking the pee out, cleaning it out with clean pee. Like all they athletes was dirty and like I don't know what year.
And guess what?
drilling holes in
and
the
guess
wall.
what?
Yeah.
So
And guess
you hand
what?
the sample through the wall. They hand you back a clean one,
Wow.
and you hand it.
Yeah. They handed
And guess
yeah.
what? No matter how far they do what they do, man, they got dirty piss. All these motherfuckers is dirty in here, and you got my girl smoking a blunt, right? She smoking. I don't give a damn
But
if
the
she smoke a
difference
blunt
is
before she
they-
step up to the motherfucking thing, bruh.
They don't get
if
caught.
she dusting their ass, bruh.
Right, but I
fuck
feel
it.
like low key. I feel like
They still
when
can't beat us.
I believe it to be true. Everything is rigged in my eyes. Somebody got dirty piss. They seen it. Whoever they were, they found somebody to, hide that shit.
And
But with
Sha'Carri
her,
Richardson
with her, it was
still
like, I
dusting
feel like a
their
motherfucker did like this. Aha!
My thing is like,
Because they,
And
'cause
Simone-
they
I
were,
just feel like
you know
And
what I'm saying?
Simone Biles is still dusting their ass.
Go.
I just feel like
I feel like if she was in. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah, you
bro.
go, you go.
Nah, you got it. You was talking first.
I just feel like with her, in her instance, if she ain't get caught, she'd be good. It's that she got caught, and the motherfuckers that wanted dope, and they got the resources to do all the fucked up shit that they want to do, they piss is not coming up dirty.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, so look,
As soon as
she
she
got caught. Why did she get
But I'm
caught?
saying, though,
Why did she get caught? Because she's black with green,
Nah, it's
blue
not- it's
hair,
not that she- it's not-
nails.
She ain't got enough money
It's
not to get caught.
It's
Yeah,
not none of
she's
that.
the first athlete to pop on an Olympic piss test.
I'm not saying that, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
and it's not.
Not of this caliber.
Yes, bro. What are you talking about? The niggas that were in Russia were beating everything. They was
Flojo
the top.
got her medal stripped because she was on steroids.
Yeah, they took her shits.
Or was that Jackie Joyner Kersey? It was one of the two.
One of them were
but you
stripped of they
forgetting
shits
Sha'Carri Richardson them beat all they records.
But
though.
the thing about it, she never got to even touch the medal. She ain't get to the even. She was in the trial. So
bro,
the
they
fact,
was like,
so
we
the
ain't
fact,
having that again.
But I'm saying
So
exactly.
look,
So the fact that she's
is,
tested dirty in the trials, though, this shows the level
They
of.
didn't want her to get to the fucking.
Nah, it's not that. If she
So
just,
do you think that it was like a?
I don't know.
She admitted to smoking, so I don't think like somebody switched her samples or anything like that.
yeah, she admitted to her mistakes. Was it fucked up? I get it. Yeah, she had turned the whole world up. The whole world was on her side. It's all this black people magic right now because we are in a society that's fucked up. But it happened that she got caught, and now everybody want to scream, oh, it's just racist. The Olympics is racist. No, because plenty of people have been getting 30-day suspensions for weed. And that's just a regular thing. 30-day suspension for marijuana at every time. And then when you dope or do steroids, it's a year or a couple years or a lifetime.
Hey man, hey, I
I
ain't gonna
think
lie
that's
to you,
really
man.
what it is.
I
It's
agree
like
with
everybody was
everything
rooting
you
for
said,
her.
man. And you done put me on to a whole lot. I didn't even
Everybody
think.
was rooting so hard for her that was like disappointing.
I wanted to take a moment out to let this young
What's his name?
young lad
don't
lad know, because you know
don't
I'm a
remember.
little older. I just turned 32.
Oh, gee.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
birthday boy.
No, you know what I'm saying? I just turned 32 the other day.
Happy
But
belated.
thank you. But no, for real, I wanted to take a moment out, man, to let you know, man, I respect your mind, man. I really respect your mind because I really haven't met too many besides this one right here that's your age that actually think the way you think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm on some ignorant shit. Because I want free Sha'Carri, free Bill.
Until it's back.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you sitting up here going back off of like nah, man, that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. And you know what? We can't make excuses for none of this shit. Cause we ain't supposed to, because ain't none of this shit right. If we want to get somewhere, man, like we gotta do shit the right way.
Exactly.
And that's the way.
Like if you want to be a lawyer, you can't come to the motherfucking to the board
In a bonnet.
You can't come to the board meeting or whatever meeting you got to go to get your certifications. High as fuck off weed, pissing dirty. They gonna say get the fuck out of here, man. We don't give a fuck that you went through college.
Do-rag on, gold teeth.
They gonna be like, come on, man, you a clown, bro. Like, come on.
Hey, but hold on, but
Regardless
but she
of
said
your
a bonnet.
GPA in law
I said
school.
a bonnet, but we ain't gonna talk about
Let's
that.
say you had a 4.0
No,
coming
for
out
the
of law
back.
school, which is like virtually unheard of.
Unheard of.
You have straight A students in law school, which most practicing attorneys are like 2.5 at best. Not at best, but you know that's the average. You know, you getting 4.0 is like you're probably teaching law at that point. But let's say you rock that shit, right? You are one of the exceptions. You know, you cut a 170 on your LSAT. You got 4.0 coming out of law school. You're just the shit. And you show up to your bar review in a bonnet.
It's same point.
Your credibility is gone.
But the funny thing is that remember earlier you all were.
I don't
in
renege.
agreement.
I ain't reneging on shit.
You all were in agreement that it doesn't matter if they wear a bonnet.
No, I'm letting you know.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, I ain't reneging on shit.
Man, I'm about to play this shit back.
No.
See if y'all are.
This is exactly what I'm saying.
I done had too much wine. I don't know.
And you show up.
I'm
you
on
were
the
the
PJ, are they reneging?
Yeah, I'm
I
on
ain't
the.
feel like-
reneging on shit.
I feel like these some
said-
renegers.
I said you get what you get, right?
These some renegers
now
over
you
here.
show up to the bar review in a bonnet and they look at you like, are you fucking serious?
Y'all some
Despite
renegers.
your previous achievements.
Comment on this video if they renegers.
Did I not say you get what you get?
I've been saying you get. We've been saying.
You
that.
was like, I don't care.
No,
I don't
I'm
care,
pro.
I don't
I'm
care, I don't
definitely
care.
pro-choice,
I'm not
but you're
gonna look
going
at
to
you.
get the consequences that you
You
deserve.
like you're less than.
But I can't go
less
say
than
no
a
because
woman
he
because
said
you wore a
you can
bonnet.
wear a bonnet.
Yeah,
But I'm not. I mean, you got a 4.0. You got to look the part. So you got a 4.0 student
I don't
and a
renege.
bonnet. You got a 2.5
He ain't-
student.
okay, I appreciate
you
that.
know,
That's good
in
shit.
a suit buttoned up and
You
all
know I
that.
play spades.
Which one are you gonna take seriously?
Exactly.
If you committed a murder, you on trial for your life, and you walk into your lawyer's office and she got a damn. I don't give a fuck.
Can he have wigs?
She Annalise Keating, and she got a fucking bonnet on. He's like, I'm going to jail.
Can he wear wigs?
Instantly, I'm going to jail.
You know
I
what I'm
ain't
talking
getting
about?
out
The
this
reference.
You standing there like,
My
dude,
boy with the wigs.
the
Nah, for real.
evidence against me.
Oh yeah, that nigga was going crazy. This is going to show.
That's the dude I'm talking about.
I think
his
he was fighting though. He was
freeform.
He wasn't fighting that he didn't commit the murder. He was fighting that the charges against him,
trumped up charges,
were wrong, and that he should be charged with this instead of being charged with that. So so that's why when I looked at it, I was like, what the fuck, this nigga? And then he said he killed the shorty. What the hell is he talking about? But he was trying to argue that he shouldn't be charged the way that they were charging him with all the bullshit that they were saying that he did.
Because evidently the evidence.
That was your lawyer, and you showed up to court. You like, you know what?
Hey, I would have did like this.
I ain't gonna lie, I want my lawyer to damn near cuss at him though. Say that bullshit.
But look, check this out.
That bullshit, man.
But check this out.
Hey, you get more flies with honey.
But check this out. It don't matter how you show up.
You
know why?
Get the job done.
You know why? As long as I can get the motherfucking job.
Nah, real and ideal, man. Come on.
If you good at what you
contractor though. That's like a contractor though.
If you good at what you motherfucking do, it don't matter.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of the top contractors got neck tats, hand tats, face tats, but they can know how to build the most fucking
that's different. I don't give a fuck if you
sexiest house you ever
what
seen.
You look like if you building a building now, bitch.
If you building,
you bringing the cement.
Jay-Z has dreads, right?
If you building
Jay-Z look a hot ass mess.
But what if it's a hot ass mess, right? With those dreads and that little ratty
serious no more.
He made $1 billion before he did it.
Yeah, exactly.
When Jay-Z was actually rapping, he
had a fresh cut, fresh hair, fresh beard.
Jay Prince, Master P, Diddy, Dr. Dre, all of them clean cut because they're businessmen.
Yeah. Okay, so why?
Jay made $1 billion before he grew his hair out.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it doesn't matter anymore.
Man, none of this shit matters.
But when you're actively in that arena, you gotta look the part.
You gotta look like the
None of this shit matters.
I mean, it's fucked up as it sound, but you gotta look like the white man. In a way.
Oh, hell no.
I didn't say the white man.
I'm not saying
you gotta look the part.
I'm not saying.
Nobody said nothing about no white man.
I can still be black and look professional now.
Y'all missing my point.
Y'all
know what he's saying.
Don't let me into that shit. Cause don't piggyback on my shit talking about the white man.
No, y'all missing what I'm saying.
Y'all nigga know what he talking about.
I heard what you're saying now.
I'm not saying.
I know how to code switch.
I'm not
but I'm gonna look black doing it.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what y'all saying. I'm not saying.
You can look the part, but without cooning it out.
Please don't coon it.
I get what y'all saying.
I'm a clown you.
I ain't trying to coon it out, but I'm just saying as far as what everybody wants to see. They want to see you look like the fucking white guy.
No, they want to see you look like the British black actor.
If I wanted to look like the white guy, I had to grow my hair out and perm it and get it fried down and laid to the side with the same little
I'm gonna say as far as the clothes,
the aesthetic. You mean the aesthetic? Okay.
The aesthetic
Don't
vibe.
say the white man. You just gotta have the right aesthetic.
Yeah.
Because you can be black and have a black aesthetic that is friendly. They want the friendly black.
Look, you looking the part doesn't necessarily mean that, because look, if you were to walk into a law office and you saw a dude in a flannel and some Timbs and you would be like, oh hell no, right? Mm-hmm. But if you were to walk into a Harley Davidson dealership and you saw a dude in a pinstripe suit,
like this motherfucker playing people in here.
Yeah,
right.
He wouldn't look.
But if you look at Roll Bounce. Look at Roll Bounce the movie.
Can I get a size 19 back there, Bernard?
Look when OG was trying to get a job,
right?
And he had his suit, he had his bust down tie, he was looking fresh to death, and they still wouldn't hire him.
So was bigger than he was.
But I'm saying he tried though. I'm saying he tried. Yeah, that's the dad. He tried though. He tried to come up there, and he ain't had the best money. He ain't have all the shit he needed to need, but he still came there and showed up and looked the part, whether the suit was 10 times bigger than him or not. He still came there and made an effort to show that I am willing to do it. Just give me the opportunity.
And guess what? That goes to my point, because I'm not reneging on nothing. You can wear what the fuck you want. They gonna see you how they see you regardless. If you got a bonnet on, if you ain't got a bonnet on, if you got dreads, your hair right now looks real ethnic.
Black as fuck.
Man, your hair
your hair look real ethnic. So in certain scenarios, right, your hair will be unacceptable. But why is it unacceptable though? Why is your hair unacceptable? Do you see anything wrong with it?
No, but you know what? With this style, if I was going somewhere, I would pull it back.
But why?
Because I think pull back hairstyle is professional. I'm not talking about changing my twist or anything like that. I wouldn't have this on the top, but I would pull it back.
But what's professional about it? Can you do the job? What are you doing? Are you?
I can do the job, but when we say when I think professional, I'm not talking about a particular hairstyle, but a clean, symmetrical appearance is what I think a professional style looks like.
But it depends on what you're doing.
For me,
if you're in the military or something, and somebody can grab your hair, or if you're in like a factory and somebody can grab and a machine can grab your hair, that would be unacceptable because that's not safe. But if you're working in the office, if fucking Jerome with fucking big ass dreads got a fucking 180 IQ,
what's his role in that office though?
He's the fucking he's going for the open position for CEO, but he's the fucking smartest motherfucker on earth. You understand what I'm saying? Why does it matter that he has these big ass fucking dreads? Because it shouldn't matter.
The CEO is not paid to be the smartest person on earth. He's paid to be the face of the company.
That's not my point.
That's the question you asked, and that's the answer to it.
But here
the face of what company? But why does it matter?
Though.
But why does that matter?
Because the face of the company
came into that company, and that company has a brand and an image that they want to maintain. If you go to the IT department, they look different than the sales department. If you go to the sales department, they look different than the executives.
What image is this?
That's why Nike
depends on the company.
So I understand. You don't want to go into to fucking morals or what, because morally that shit ain't right, bro.
Morally, it's irrelevant because you are going to them, asking them for a position. Mm-hmm. If you are going to ask somebody else for a position and you in turn accept that position, then you agree to their terms.
So
if I come into this,
I got a less qualified. I got a less qualified black man. I got a less qualified black man with a clean fade, right? And then I got a qualified black man with fucking dreads. He's super qualified, dreads and a couple tattoos to fucking be CEO of the fucking company. But I got a less qualified person. The runner up is less qualified. But I got it. No, he ain't.
It's a scenario,
he ain't
man.
the fucking same. He ain't the fucking same. He don't know what the fuck he doing. This dude done did this for this company and this company, and this dude done did. He did a few things for a company, right? But he looked the part. And this other dude got dreads or a tattoo on his fucking eye with a fucking teardrop or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But this dude done did all of this shit. So you saying all that shit is invalid because of what he looks like?
So you hire the dude.
That's the same shit as not hiring a nigga because he black.
And watch your stock value plummet.
Because of what?
Because you represent a brand. And no, I'm sorry. I mean, as fucked up as it sounds, I'm sorry to all the people out there with face tats and all that. But if you're going to become the CEO of Apple, you don't fucking fit the image. I'm sorry.
But guess what?
So really, what
don't fit in.
Okay,
if you got
okay.
And now that goes back to what the fuck I was talking about. No, fuck
Why?
to change the image because I ain't changing shit.
Not you. I'm saying the standard for what the image is.
They don't gotta do that. They don't gotta do that. Black Utopia. We start our own motherfucking shit.
You start your own shit. You do what you want. But when you're asking for somebody else's benefits, you agree to their terms.
But that's
if
okay.
I come in the cut barber studio and ask you for a job, and
can you cut hair?
You offer me a job, and I accept the job, and you have ground rules. You have shit that I can wear, shit that I can't wear. You have shit that I can say. You have shit that I can't say.
I'm coming here with no assless chaps.
Okay, let's say assless chaps are on the list, and I'm just, for whatever reason, some assless chaps fanatic, and that's a total deal breaker for me. And I accept the chaps. I accept the job and wear assless chaps. Give them say assless chaps, but let's just go with it. I'm wearing assless chaps anyway, and you fire me. Do I have a case?
It's different.
Why?
Because I said assless chaps. Now, if we would have said something,
said assless chaps, and
I know. I was just saying something. But if we said something like that's based on your ethnic,
you have a desired representation of your company. And I come in and think I'm going to buck the system, and you're like, oh, hell no.
But you came in like, so here's his scenario. Based on his scenario, you already worked there. You already established that you already worked for the company. Now you're trying to move up. They approved of your image or whatever to hire you, right?
No,
but now you just can't move up.
Now you're applying for another. So let's say you're a coder, right? Let's say we'll stick with the Apple example. let's say you're a coder, you design apps and all this type of shit. So you pretty much work in the dungeon. You can have whatever the fuck you want, hair, tattoos, all that shit, right?
Nigga, that shit ain't okay.
Now, let's say you want to move up to sales. Now you're interacting with other businesses, other companies. So you're representing this business.
But guess what? This motherfucker represents it
and
well.
You got face tats.
Okay.
But he represents it well.
Wait. Hold on.
Back to
I have a story.
Idealism versus
I just
reality.
thought about something.
Because you joined the military, you know, you shaved your head, you shaved your fucking face. You didn't come in here talking about, well, it should be like this. Man, that's fucked up because I can run and I can shoot and I didn't know. Fuck that. You cut your fucking hair. Did you not?
All right, we're going to move off topic a little bit. Just look, because I just thought about, so you said something about tattoos. You know, you guys know I was gone for a while in Washington. On my way back, which was last Saturday, I went through the airport in Seattle. I get to I'm in the pre-check. You know, I got to get the pre-check, y'all. I went through the pre-check with my ID, and I'm looking at the TSA agent. I look at his arms. He's got 2 Confederate flags crossed on one arm, on his left arm. And on the right arm, it says power. And I'm like,
it said white somewhere.
Oh, I know it said white somewhere. So I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm like, I was taken aback by it. Not necessarily because I was shocked, because it's 2021 and racists are still out here. But I was more so shocked that the TSA had him working there without a requirement to cover the tattoos.
For what?
Because in their, like in the policy or whatever, any tattoos that are gang related or discriminatory, you know, should be covered or whatever, right? Because again, we talking about branding and representation, right?
Can they do the job?
He can do the job. I mean, but you know,
did he discriminate against you?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I did feel like he was finna send me the extra screening. Because he tried to do my shit over here, and then he had to step over to the other side. I don't know what the fuck that was about or why, but that made me feel uncomfortable as a passenger on this flight. And, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be ensuring my security, my safety, but those tattoos represent other things for me, right? So, again, the image and branding, he could do the job just fine with a tattoo, whatever. Not, you know, he should probably cover it up, right? Do you agree? Or is that okay for him to have those tattoos and work for TSA and represent them?
It doesn't matter to
me. Is this
me.
a question for Black?
I'm asking Black.
Okay, ask me. Okay,
I just did.
Cool.
Do you think it's okay for him to have those tattoos and work there?
If he can do the motherfucking job, he doing the motherfucking job. It don't matter what the fuck he used to be.
We don't know if it's a used to thing. We don't know.
We don't know if anybody's a used to.
Right.
We don't know if the motherfucker without no tats is discriminating against you.
Right. So what would be the harm in him covering it up?
What would be the harm in him not?
To have the comfort of the passengers?
Because of your comfort?
Multiple people. It probably wasn't just me.
So you cover up your tattoos for what?
If they were inappropriate, I would cover them up if I worked for a company that I'm going to represent.
No, I remember I used to go to this after school program.
I just think.
And they made this nigga with skulls on his sleeve cover it up with a shooting sleeve every day because of the skulls, and this was a provocative vibe.
Was there a little lady on there?
Was it a private school?
No, I wasn't a private school. It was public, but it was just the representation of the after school program was linked with the police. So I think because it was linked with the police, they looked at it like, yeah, you can't show it. Like if you at work with kids.
I mean, I don't think it. I don't.
No, I understand.
I'm not saying I'm not discriminating against him because of what he used to do. He must have felt strongly about it to tat it on his body.
You agreed to sign up for this program, so you agreed
to
their terms.
Okay, so it probably still embedded in him, just as deep as that ink in his skin. It's embedded in him.
And there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that's embedded in you that you don't act on today.
And. Okay, but I don't show it.
Violence is embedded in me.
Okay,
I don't act on it.
But if it was written on your skin and you didn't want it to be the first thing that people see or the first thing that people assume, you would cover it up. Goddamn it.
But what I'm saying is, why does it? That doesn't matter.
I'm talking about it matters because of the representation of the brand. Representation of the brand.
It only matters about your character.
So you telling me?
Yeah, I will.
So you telling me a nigga with dirty crip on his face with hella blood tears and shit, he should be able to be a fucking judge? If he's educated, educated enough.
You got a nigga with a big red
So
swastika
you telling me if he
He should be able to be a judge.
He what?
A big red swastika on his forearm. He should be able to be a judge.
Or the same tattoos the dude at the TSA be a judge for a black man.
Like, you feel like freedom of art should not be judged at all, just because you like they obviously believe
because it's
in
his character, right? And they say he represented at one point, but not anymore. You don't act on it.
But is he doing it?
Hey, you kind of had sounded like him.
He obviously he's not doing nothing, but he's acting on it. You don't know what the fuck he do in his free time. You don't know what the hell he thought before getting that.
Man,
so he obviously put it on his skin for it to be known.
If you believe in it enough to put it on you permanently, you know.
It had to. It was something that he wanted to be on his body.
Man, y'all worried. You know what, man?
It ain't like you got Smashing Pumpkins or some shit tatted on.
Man, or fucking two girls kissing each other and shit.
Cool. And I understand where y'all coming from.
I know you understand because you're a businessman and it's all about getting the business done. And I do understand that if he can do the job, that's the end point, the end goal of a businessman, and that's your mind, right? But again, reoccurring business, okay?
Yeah.
So let's just say it wasn't a TSA or something a service that is people come in frequently, right? And he has this tattoo. I wouldn't frequent that place because he has a tattoo to show me that he is for those views, right? Because that's what the tattoos for those particular people represent. Hey, this is my set I'm repping. This is who I am. And before you even speak to me, you know what's up.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do.
Do you have any that you regret?
No.
Okay. What about you?
And if he regrets them, then what's the foul in covering up? Because if you regret a tattoo, you understand why you regret it. Because people are going to immediately look at you and assume that you still believe in X, Y, and Z.
No, but what about you? Do you believe in it?
What do you mean?
That's why a lot of people regret tattoos. It's not about what everybody else thinks.
It's what you believe.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of people regret.
I was speaking in the view
now,
of
I'm asking you, like, morally, why would you regret a tattoo because somebody else doesn't like it? You regret just getting it because somebody else doesn't like it? No, you regret it because you don't like it. You don't like either you don't like the tattoo or you don't like how people perceive you with the tattoo.
Right. So when you regret a tattoo and you don't have enough money, okay,
but it's you.
If you don't have if you regret a tattoo, right, and you understand what it means to other people, and you don't have enough money to get it taken off,
I ain't gonna lie,
what would the next step be?
Tattoo remover don't work.
But what would the next step be?
The next step would be this fucking.
I'm just asking you, Black. What if you regret a tattoo?
Just be one of those dudes with those fucking black ass arms.
Sleeve.
A black ass sleeve. That's what you got to do at that point.
You would cover if you did regret it, and you are a person who, you know what I'm saying, I'm changed, and I know what this means to other people, and I don't want to be perceived in that way.
If their character was so right,
they would have fucking covered it up because they know they're going to see black people in the damn TSA line.
Wouldn't be doing certain things or having certain things on their body to be misrepresented.
They used to.
Misrepresented by other people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Because if you got a judge that's giving you a sentence and that nigga got fucking white power on his fist, you going to be like, God damn, this nigga finna throw the book at my ass.
You already know. You already know.
Exactly.
You already know. You
already
already know he finna throw the book at you.
You already know he
but he fucking around and let you off for some shit you did.
Fuck no. He gonna say you.
No, I'm just saying.
No, he's giving a scenario.
And he just fucking around and let you off because the evidence against you wasn't strong enough. Yeah. And he let you off. Yeah. But he got white power on this shit though. Yeah. He doing his fucking job. But he's doing his fucking job. Did the nigga let you... No, hold on. Y'all, I done let y'all talk for about 15, 20 minutes to me about what the fuck I said. And then let me renege on... I can't even come back on nothing.
Go ahead.
I know you said it's some bullshit, but did the nigga do his job? Did you get to your flight? Because I see you here.
Did he say something to you that was like, oh, this nigga?
No.
Are you here?
Yes.
He made you feel uncomfortable.
Right, and that's what the point is. It's not that he wasn't a changed man.
But
what is the TSA uniform though?
But this is what I'm saying. The TSA uniform is
a
short sleeve shirt, blue. But the motherfucker needed a job. The motherfucker could have. You don't know his fucking life. He could have met a black nigga. You seen fucking American History X. Like, he could have met a black nigga and got converted to some shit. I don't fucking know.
I'm not arguing that point.
No, that probably didn't happen. And he probably don't have no niggas at his house.
I'm not arguing that
point. But as long as the motherfucker doing his goddamn job, I don't give a fuck what he got on there. As long as you ain't on no bullshit. If you on some bullshit, then yes, that shit means something. But if you ain't on no bullshit and you like, hey, yeah, oh, let me see your ID.
So,
oh, it's not working because you got some. No, all right, go ahead, enjoy.
I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying, as long as the motherfucker does his job, it doesn't matter. Because guess what? We keep making rules for everybody. We keep making all these fucking rules, and that's the fucking shit they put on us. They make rules. It's okay. It's okay to have your fucking hair natural and fucking free. It's okay because everybody else does the shit, but it's bad when we fucking got some a new hairstyle. We got cornrows. You telling me a fucking judge can't have fucking cornrows? Now you don't fucking respect Judge Mathis because he got the fucking braids in his fucking head. You already know what he gonna do. You already know he gonna tell you about yourself. It don't fucking matter. All that shit doesn't matter. This is what they do to us because we get profiled. We get profiled off of this shit every day. My man got braids. You got a fucking hoodie on because of what you fucking look like.
So that's
Are you
different.
doing anything?
Hold on.
Okay.
I need to say this because yes, all of that you say is true. But he's doing his job, and he could do his job to the T, and he could get a person that he has to send.
And he can be fucking racist all fucking day after he get the fuck off. But as long as I get on my motherfucking flight, I don't give a damn if you the goddamn pilot and got a fucking swastika on the back. As long as we get up there and we get down, hey, good look.
But if
good look,
that one time he is still acting in the capacity of his job, he's still doing his job, and he has to send somebody to additional screening, right? It's still his job to do that, and it's the time or whatever the fuck, the cycling or whatever to get to that point. And that person that he happens to have to send is African American, right? Just follow with me, track with me.
Okay,
he's doing his job, but that, like you said when he mentioned that the judge was had the swastika or whatever, and he said, "Oh shit, he gonna give me a whatever." That's your first initial thought. Damn, he gonna do da. But he didn't. So now the black dude, his first initial thought is, "Damn. This dude with these tattoos and this power shit is sending me the additional screening," even though it is his job. But it feels to the black person that because of these tattoos that he is now discriminated against him, right? And the fault of that person, whose fault is that? It's TSA's fault for putting that employee
we feel like that regardless.
I'm just saying, for putting that employee in the place in a position to where he can still have his tattoos exposed to even be considered as if he's discriminated against somebody.
I feel you. One question.
Right.
What is before the TSA guy, what is the last person? This question is for all three of y'all. What the last person look like that discriminated against you? Did they have tattoos on their face? Did the shit say "Scream White Power"? Did they have a MAGA hat on? What the last person that discriminated against you? What did they look like?
I ain't gonna lie. The last person that discriminated me was a white person with a MAGA hat because I was at the fucking Trump protest.
See, you got one. We got one.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
what about you? What about you?
To your point, I understand what you're saying.
Answer my question, please.
They had on a military uniform. To your point, I understand that. But the thing is, you're not listening to me. You're not listening.
He said he had a military uniform on, right? So look.
You're not listening, though.
I am listening.
What's my point?
Bro, I'm listening to you, but
you're not listening.
Go ahead.
I'm asking you the question now. What was my point?
For that matter.
So, you're talking about it does. What are you saying? It matters or what? It doesn't matter.
You see, that's the whole thing. You're not listening to my point. My point is
y'all
my
ain't
point.
Hear me.
I hear you. Do the job. He do the job. It don't matter what the fuck he look like. Don't matter what he wear. Don't matter about, again, from your point where you said it doesn't matter about what you wear the bonnet. It's the character and your actions and whatever. I always understood you. But you never listened to me. I said it wasn't about the person, the member, the employee, the tattoos, or nothing.
You said he made you feel uncomfortable.
It ain't even a fucking about. My point was this. TSA is a company, right?
It's a government. It's a government agency.
Okay, whatever. And I trust them to take care of me.
They took care of you.
I was upset that they allowed me to feel uncomfortable in their branding, right? The person works for them. The fact that he's a changed man, he does his job, all that's great. But the fact that they didn't make him cover that shit up is what my point is.
Okay.
Because in his capacity of his job, if he did send somebody over the extra screening, that person will be in their right to feel like he was discriminated against him because he represents something else on his arms, in spite of what he did for the company.
Okay.
TSA should have had him cover the shit up Just like if they had some provocative shit, and we could say, because imagery can be considered sexual harassment. If you had a fucking bitch with titties out and all that shit, that's considered sexual harassment.
No, yeah, for sure.
See what I'm saying? Imagery in a company and a branding should have him cover it up. I'm not talking about the individual, the member, if he did a racist thing or he used to be racist. I don't give a fuck about none of that, because that's still, like you said, I got here. It's about the company, and that's where this whole conversation came from, is the fact that hiring people, being the face and the branding and all that shit. That's what my point was.
You remember when they had that I Heart Boobies brand, and it was
what?
The I Heart Boobies? It was the bracelets.
Yeah, the boobies. Yeah, I remember them.
And then it was really for breast cancer though, but people were abusing it to say, "Oh, I love titties, and then they had to stop the brand because too many people were forgetting the fact that this is for breast cancer. This is not supposed to be cool. Like everybody got a fucking I Heart Boobies bracelet now. Like that shit was getting exploited to the point where it was like, it's either they
lost the point.
Yeah, they lost the point. It's either like we gotta show them that
they missed the mark. Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling that. And Tori, I apologize. And look, back to my question though, because I ain't forgetting about my question. The last people that discriminated against you, besides you, because that's valid right there. Megan had discriminating. You talking about these people had military uniforms on, but did they have anything other than a military uniform that screamed
racist?
But they never did.
You don't know, because in uniform we're all the same. That's the point of the uniform.
But the
that
thing
is true.
Most racist people don't. They hide it.
Earlier point. When we joined the military, we agreed to conform and represent a unified standard. So there's a difference between the military sector and the civilian sector. Because in military, it's instruction. We all wear uniforms. We all have grooming standards. We all have a certain way that we're expected to present and carry ourselves. You don't have those same standards on the civilian side.
You forget. I was in there.
Yeah, so you understand.
So I know.
How many officers do you see with a no-shave chick? How many commanding officers have you seen with a no-shave chick?
How the fuck?
How many commanding officers do you see with a no-shave chick?
What is that?
I don't fucking know.
Nah, like
no shave chick.
It's
like in the military. In the military, you gotta shave your face. No ifs, ands, or buts unless you go to medical.
So you can't have that on your face?
Unless you go to the doctor and you tell them that you get hair bumps, razor bumps, and they approve you not to shave because of your razors or whatever. Like razor bumps or some shit like that.
Okay, so
they dead ass like that. So you can't have no face hair unless you get the doctor.
Have a mustache.
That's it?
But the mustache even has instruction, regulation.
Can't even have a mustache in it? Yeah.
No.
That's fucked up.
Sideburns had to be a certain length.
Well, y'all didn't have
to be a certain dimension.
I ain't got to do
your hair got to be short at all times.
The question you see members with a no shave. You see people.
Yeah, I see
with
now.
No shave chits. How many senior officers do you see with no shave chits?
I ain't never seen an OG in the game. My grandpa still shave his face.
I'm talking about like officers in the military.
Okay.
04 and above.
Okay, I understand what you're coming.
Well, y'all stressed me out.
My grandpa was really
no.
I don't know what rank he was, but he was really up there for sure.
I literally understand where you guys are coming from, and I feel you. But guess what? I just gotta be the bad guy. I gotta be the bad guy. So look, check this out. If a motherfucker can do their job, this is my point. And I'm just ending at this. If a motherfucker can do their job and do it well, it doesn't matter what they look like. It doesn't matter what the cashier look like. It don't matter what the CEO of a company. I don't care if he's the CEO of the company and he's making me millions on stocks. Yes, his stocks the stocks might plummet because of people care. But if nobody cared what people looked like,
right,
and people judge people off of their character and what their accomplishments and their character, if people in Black Utopia, if people actually did what the fuck they were supposed to do as a fucking human being, as a moral human being, we would literally not have these issues.
And if
all this shit was okay,
nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, God.
That's what I'm saying. But that's right.
If Santa Claus was real,
though,
kids would be happy.
If your parents never met, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You're right. You're right.
Anyway, thank you, Black. I appreciate having a strong dialogue with you. You know what I'm saying? I like this.
No, because that's what it is.
We're playing the what if game.
No, it's not. It's not a what if. It's not a what if game.
It's not a what if game. It's a win.
It's not a what if game. It's what it should be. It's literally what it should be. People shouldn't. Motherfucking Martin Luther King said this shit. You don't fuck with him?
Hey, you better fuck with Martin.
Not by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character. So you telling me the content of your character?
Okay, but he's not saying
by
the fucking tattoos on my skin. He's saying by the color of my skin as a black man.
We let our people into a burning building.
He's saying the color on my skin is a black man, not
because you're discriminating
on my skin.
You're discriminating against me. I'm not
discriminating against you because of what you put on your skin. I'm discriminating against you because of what is on your skin and what it's perpetuating to others. It's saying white power or it got a swastika on it, so it's showing racism. It's not showing me that you're a good person deep down inside when you leave this job.
So what the fuck does your skin? What does your skin represent, and why is it so fucking threatening?
It's not that it's threatening. It's not that it's threatening. She's just saying the fact that she saw a swastika and some other racist.
No, she seen something said power. And
white or
and she seen like a.
I know it said white on the other.
Some other racist shit on his skin. So she instantly knew. Looking at this man, just like they stereotype black people, just off fucking what you wear and going into the store, you are going to see a person with something on their skin and also stereotype because it's done everywhere. Stereotyping is done everywhere. Stereotyping is forever.
Man, my fucking point. All right. My fucking point is, man, we gonna get stereotyped regardless, bruh. It don't matter. It don't matter black, white, or none of that shit. People are gonna feel a certain type of way because of how you look. It doesn't matter, bruh. That's why I was saying about the CEO of the company. That's why I was saying about the TSA agent, bruh. As long as the motherfucker can do the goddamn job, man, it's fine, bruh.
Okay,
because I understand where you coming from.
So in 2013 or 2012, if Steve Jobs was gay as fuck and he was saying, "Oh, I suck dick for a living and I love boys," would you still buy an iPhone?
Yes, because guess what? Because he make a fucking cold ass phone.
Okay, my
bro. Did you stop fucking with Frank? Did you stop fucking with Frank Ocean when he decided he was decided to tell everybody he was gay?
I stopped listening to certain songs because I know he was talking about sucking dick.
Okay,
and
but
boys.
did you stop fucking with Frank Ocean? Because niggas still waiting on Frank Ocean to drop.
Nah, but certain songs I can't listen to.
Yeah, there's certain songs you can't listen to. You can't fuck with.
I just want to know, like, when we boycott stuff, we don't do it for long because I'm pretty sure
that's just cancel culture shit,
wear Gucci.
That cancel culture is not real, bro. If you really think about it, Tory Lane's still fucking relevant, bro. And he's supposed to, and they was trying to cancel that nigga.
To cancel him,
They was trying to get that nigga up out of here.
I know we supposed to cancel
that nigga
Chick-fil-A,
Tory still. Everybody still eat Chick-fil-A because they're atheists or some shit like that.
No, they not atheists.
And they
support Trump.
supported Trump.
Yeah, they support Trump. Yeah, they're racist or whatever.
So
apparently,
bruh. So what the fuck is wrong with
Starbucks?
I don't understand.
Starbucks
I don't
understand the racist shit on the world, but all I do is see Mexican and black people
none of
in
this
there.
shit. I don't understand none of this shit. How the fuck can we?
But that's not a political.
But I'm just saying though, if you go to Starbucks, you see some Mexicans working in there. You see black people working in there. A lot of them.
How do we stop fucking with people because of
we gotta make our own
what they believe in and who they.
They still got good coffee,
bro.
huh?
It's just like the KKK, bro. It's like the KKK. So you gonna fuck with a nigga that love the KKK and still will come and serve his community and still will get back to the black community.
What does he do? What can he do for me?
Huh?
He just said he was. His scenario said he would.
I'm saying, say this dude is in the KKK and he's your boss. And you work for him.
Okay.
And he's a cool ass dude though. But on the weekends he goes to his rituals and they burn their cross up and they do they fucked up shit. Would you still look at him in the eyes and still respect him as a man? Because he's nice to you at work. You see him as a cool ass dude at work, but outside of work he'll never kick it with you. He'll never talk to you. He'll never give you the time of day. And he still goes to his rituals on the weekend.
And I know about this.
But
that's a good scenario.
Would you fuck with him off the character of being a good nigga at the job site, getting his job done?
Why make me laugh?
You want to know something crazy?
Hey, we've been there before. They in the military.
You want to know something crazy, bruh? This shit happens, bruh. This shit happens, man. These people that got 9 to 5s and shit like that, that's in the military and all that shit, man. You see all the shit that people be posting and shit like that, bruh. You know they ain't fucking with us, bruh. But you still continue to work for them. But if the motherfucker, look, me personally, because I'm black as a motherfucker and I don't play that shit. So I'm gonna tell a motherfucker about itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just me. But if I had no fucking choice, if this is how I had to feed my fucking family and I had to deal with this shit,
you want to deal with it.
I wouldn't personally, but I can understand how people do it.
I'm saying though, so if you
the military is kind of a different dynamic because you have
that's why he got out.
You have gangs, you have bikers, you have
it's
all types of different.
That's not my.
That are
they got
on one
gang,
side.
They got gangbangers.
I just can't deal with it, man. I'm cool.
They got 30
I'm
Crips
cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's stupid, but it's crazy. It didn't happen.
But you got a little bit. But you literally got a little bit of everybody.
Every walk of life. So you have like.
It's a direct representation.
Yeah, you
There's
got.
murderers
it's a cross section of society. So everything you see on the street, you see in the military. So you will have factions of people
working me like a
that are on one side, and then you'll have factions of people that are on the other side.
We had 3
and they have to come together and do the job. But outside of work, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. You don't know where racism is really coming from. You literally don't know where racism coming from.
But I tell you what,
if they can fire a motherfucker off what they post on Facebook, then tattoos should be the damn motherfucking same.
That boy spit.
That's freedom of speech on your social media. Just like they fucking try to bring music videos and music into the courtroom, and they fight that because it's art in your music.
But you know what?
Then a motherfucker should be able to get kicked out of a job site for being racist or having some shit on his skin. It should.
You took the job, you agreed to represent the organization.
Exactly.
If you don't want to represent the organization in the way that they want to be represented, don't take the job.
Don't come onto the job site showing these fucking tattoos and making everybody else's day feel weird and feel like, oh my God, like this nigga got that shit on his arm. I don't know if I
you going to work.
He got that shit on his arm.
I don't feel good. Like
you going to work for
like
Coca-Cola or some company.
You gotta think you can go to a fucking.
Like,
if you want to show your tattoos and be racist, go work at a manufacturer or a fucking factory. They not gonna give no fucks about. You don't gotta have no personal interactions, but when you gotta have personal, real interactions with people and see people day to day, you gotta show a certain way. You can't look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show your part. You can't just come to that motherfucker with, like, if I got a fucking teardrop in my eye, they not gonna hire me. They gonna look at everybody in that bitch gonna look at me crazy. So they gonna look at that same white man with white power or whatever the fuck he got on his shit crazy as hell too. Cause racism is not cool. That's not something sweet. Like, that's not something nobody fuck with.
No, but then you got
a society that judges books by their covers, like it or not. So, if you like we'll use this teardrop example. You want to go work for a company. If you're working in the warehouse stacking boxes and shit,
they don't give a fuck. Don't do that shit.
You got the teardrop and it is what it is. But you are going to be on TV. You think their public affairs representative is gonna have a fucking teardrop tattoo?
It could be a mole.
I know. Hey, so I know what society. I know what society thinks. And I have my personal opinion, and that's just my personal opinion. I feel like people should have the freedom to do what the fuck they want because that's in the Constitution.
I feel the same way. I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of friends and people.
You know what I mean, man. You have rights. You have rights.
Hey, you know this. You don't even know why you did that.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I got a lot of friends and family members that got face tats and certain controversial tattoos.
But look,
and they can't go into certain places.
That's what I'm saying.
Why they
That's
can't
what I'm saying.
go?
Why is that not okay? Why is that okay?
What kind of face tattoo they got?
Why is that okay?
One nigga got a big 8 ball on his face and he can't go to certain hoods because like that's like not okay.
Oh no, that's different.
No, that's different. That's different.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Trouble.
Yeah, but
that's trouble.
But I'm saying like, yeah, for sure.
I'm talking about like if motherfuckers actually qualified to do some shit.
Yeah.
And motherfucker got like a face tattoo, man. Like, why the fuck not?
It just really depends on how controversial the tattoo may be. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in public. You in public, and you gotta be seeing people every day. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
like if you cutting a kid's hair, and his mom seen you with some shit on your face that said "fuck bitches getting money," she gonna look at him like, I don't know. He might be telling my son, go fuck these hoes when you get up out of here. I'm finna give you fresh cut, man. Go get these hoes when you go to school. You feel what I'm saying?
Got some money,
like they instantly look like you gotta be able to present yourself in a way that you can continue to get clients and continue to get motherfuckers to flowing into your business. Because one bad apple killed a whole tree.
Damn, they ain't spoiled a bunch, but it killed the whole tree.
Fuck
you heard that, boy.
That shit killed a whole tree,
and
man.
that's where we're going.
It's gonna bring everybody down.
Hey, man.
Hey, and that's the end point right there. You got one last thing? You like?
Nah, you straight.
Hey, tell him like you said. You ain't gonna renege. You ain't.
Oh, I don't renege.
Yeah.
I don't renege.
Hey,
no,
man.
I just felt like I feel like you should have the freedoms that you have.
Of course,
you're supposed to.
You do have those freedoms, though. It's just,
all right, now.
At the end of those freedoms, you get what you get.
You don't throw a fit.
If you are entitled to an action, right, you have the freedom to do what you want. You have the freedom to say what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I, too, am entitled to a reaction to your action.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You know why they gave TK 55 years?
I choose not to hire
Because of how you look.
Because on the race. Because he was on the race saying, fuck that bitch, I just beat the case and I'm doing the race. And I just killed the bitch and snapped her in her face. And he was mocking on the people that they was hitting licks on. And the family went to court, said he's making a mock of what he did to our families. And he over there making a mock and making millions off this shit. And y'all gonna let him get away with that shit? And they said, oh, that's what you doing, TK? 55 years in his face. You ain't coming back out, little nigga. Sit in that box forever.
He's 73 when he gets out.
He not getting out. They're not gonna give him a second chance. They don't give a fuck if he did it at 16, 17. He did it in Texas. He in Texas. He in the most racist, big racist state. He gave him capital murder.
Not the most, but they up there.
They up there.
So Twila Hughes said, fuck that piece of paper.
That's my mama now. Chill out now.
No, I'm reading.
I'll just make sure. I'm making sure you knew.
It said in the Constitution, it says, you as a black man is 3/4 of a man. Yeah.
And we're going to leave it at that.
That was a northern compromise, not a southern one. So people think the South is racist. That was actually put in there by the northern states.
All right, are you dropping the mic on that shit?
I gotta read on that. I gotta read on that. What's that?
The South wanted full representation for their slaves. The 3/5 compromise was for representation in Congress. The South wanted to count their slaves as part of their population. The North didn't want any representation.
What year was this? It's like the 1900s?
This is 1800s. The North didn't want any representation because they felt slaves were chattel and not fully human. They met in the middle with the 3/5. So the South wanted 1, the North wanted 0, and they met in the middle with 3/5.
3/5 or 3/4?
Fucked up shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Times before we was alive was fucked up.
So you said what?
I said times before we was alive was fucked.
Oh, I thought you said the 4th of July. So that goes back to the question of the day. That goes back to the question of the day. Hey, y'all still fucking with the 4th?
We ain't reneging.
I ain't never fuck with the 4th.
I'm out.
Fuck the 4th.
Y'all ready?
Boom.
Good at